Okay. Welcome to the first game of Crimson Knights. This is going to be a D&D 5-ish actual play with my friends. Just so everyone's aware in the very beginning, although this is technically D&D 5e, this is my version of it, which means please don't hold me responsible for anything I'm about to do. And don't use this as a way to learn D&D 5. Other than that, we're going to have some fun. Let's start with everyone introducing themselves and their character's name, starting at the top, which looks like, the top person.
Bryce.
Kind of the same with every screen.
It should be the same as everyone's. It was last
I
week.
see Bryce. Yeah.
I'm Bryce. Okay, I'm playing Dalcom. I'm a gnome, and is that all you want?
Sure, that's fine.
Start.
If you
Okay,
want to,
perfect.
okay. Next.
Okay. I'm Todd, and I'm playing Dimitri, the daring swashbuckler. He doesn't even need a last name, just Dimitri. That's it. I just do a symbol, except it's kind of hard in a game like this. So I'm ready. I'm ready to swash some bucks.
I like it. Next.
All right. I'm Matthew. Hello, everyone. And I am playing Thorkum Nighthammer, the Dwarven Cleric.
Sweet. Next.
All right. Austin here, playing Valen Farthinker, human fighter crossbowman.
I like it.
I'm Chad. I'm playing Warbroth Drakish, a Dragonborn fighter.
I like it. And I am Vic, your DM. So, let's do this. So, last time we played, we didn't actually start the session. We had just oh look, that's actually working. Shocking. Okay, sorry. The D&D plugin's actually working on Twitch. Anyway, last time we played a game called Decima to help set up our world. So for those that know, this is what our map looks like. This we all created together, and we got some really fun stuff. And Bryce is ridiculous in his art, as people can see.
I love it.
But so this was a lot of the stuff that I used to do the final setup for this game. So as a reminder, 10 years ago, a little bit longer, there was a huge explosion in Waterdeep that released basically a demonic horde of two demons fighting on the land. All the wizards and mages in the world came together and locked off Waterdeep in a massive magical cage, for lack of a better word, and mists end up surrounding all of Waterdeep. People can go in but can never come out. To the outside world, that just means Waterdeep is now gone. People don't know really what's going on in there. They don't know the situation. But you, the players, have all gone in for different reasons and are all in the city now. In the original thing, we talked about making it you're there for like 6 months or whatever. We're going to change that up a little bit in a second. I'll talk about it. But you guys all know, being there for about at least a month, that it has become a hellscape of a gothic, post-apocalyptic world where there are, people are starving in the streets. The sun literally doesn't come out anymore. It's just a forever night. People locally call it the Evernight. And there are werewolves and vampires and things like that. There's all this stuff that we've talked about before, which we'll get into as we go, but think very gothic dark. Now, as I said, when we talked before, we had said you were going to be there for 6 months. I want to roll that back a little bit and say you've been there just a little over a month. When you guys got there, you were there for a very short period of time when you came together as a group and did a job for House Greco. With Valen had got the job, you guys were told to go to an airship dock and destroy a very important piece of machinery. That went horribly, and it turned out it was some kind of trap as a way of getting rid of Valen, and by definition, you guys as well. But a benefactor, someone came to your guys' rescue, and that was Eli Pravo, who's the current head of House Pravo inside of Waterdeep. He came to your rescue. He saved you guys, and for the last month, he's basically put you up inside of one of the safer parts of the dock ward, which is kind of where House Pravo has been controlling a large chunk of the city. You haven't had much dealings with him since that happened. It was one of those things where he like came, he helped you guys. He said, "I'm so happy you guys are okay. Please come take of my hospitality. I'll contact you in a little while, and we'll talk about further steps for you, because I would love to basically put you guys on my payroll." Over the last month, you've basically learned that the two major factions in the city are House Pravo and House Rossi. And both of these sides are trying to basically rally humanity, well, not humanity, but rally beings together to survive this dark evernight that's been happening. And they're both kind of trying to put together militias and like trying to put up strong fronts, trying to help each other out, all while still making a profit and basically being the typical evil corp kind of thing. But to all the people of Waterdeep, these people are doing the right thing. They are helping everyone bond together and to fight the darkness. House Rafi and House Pravo both make a lot of money on something called Crimson Knights, which has become the namesake of our game. Crimson Nights is, as we talked about before, a celebration that happens once a month for a week. And that celebration is basically where wine is drunk in abundance. There's dancing the string. Think very like carnival kind of experience, as a stark contrast to what's happening in the world around, right? There's people haven't seen the sun in 10 years. There's people disappearing off the streets. There are monsters roaming the streets of Waterdeep. There is no true power in the city, right? But it's like, hey, let's drink wine and be happy. The other thing that's happening is called the Redemption Rite that happens during the Crimson Nights. And that is held in an arena at the very top of the seaward of Waterdeep. And what that is it's two things. One, they have the namesake, the Redemption Rite, which is anybody that was in jail or was held, had done something wrong, or whatever the situation, they are given a second chance where they can fight for their lives against other people in the same situation to the death, and the winner is released free to go. The other thing that happens there is after that arena blood sport thing happens, there is the Gauntlet, the Redemption Gauntlet, which is basically people that are in very poor situations are going to these things as a way of throwing their hat in the ring, competing in a life or death experience, games-like thing. And if they succeed, they get food, money, housing, all sorts of things that will basically change the way their lives are. I'm told this is kind of like Squid Games, which I haven't seen yet, but really it's going to be more like the Hunger Games is probably a better explanation of it. Something that changes your life if you win. It's not like, oh, you can survive to go again. It's like if you win, you become the upper crust of this post-apocalyptic society, right? So a lot of people want to do that. We as players all know that this is all being run by the vampires that are in the true control of the city, which no one wants to talk about. No one wants to admit that people are walking around with fang marks in their throats, or people all of a sudden disappear, or these different situations. No one talks about it. It's not mentioned. Much like the Dead Zone, which is a section of Waterdeep that is basically a huge empty flat spot where there is fog or mist about hip high that just covers the huge area. These are two things that people don't want to talk about, except for a small group called the DZD, or the Dead Zone. What is it, Bryce? Dead Zone.
Dissenters?
Dead Zone Defiant.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
right.
Right.
The Dead Zone, I think. Of course, this is cute. I believe you. Dead Zone Defiance. Yes, the DZD. Um, these people are saying that there are vampires, they control everything, and things need to be changed. But that is the world that it is. This is the situation. As I said, you guys have been here a little bit of a month. Crimson Night starts in 3 days. You've been staying in a fairly well put together and highly fortified house in the dock ward. And you guys are all asleep in your rooms. You fall into a dream where you open your eyes and you are floating above Waterdeep. The glistening night is strangely clear to you. You can see far too well than you should be able to, but it's in that dream kind of state where it makes sense to you. In the distance, you see the dead zone, the big empty spot in Waterdeep. And then over to your left, high above, you see the mountain of Waterdeep, and on top of it, the Sakai Keep, which is where you know the vampire lord is for this area, or at least you've been told. On top of this ancient manor, there is lightning starting to shock out from the top of the spires. Then a massive purple and red flame erupts from the top of the spire into the sky and slams into the moon in the air. The moon warps and twists and turns blood red and then purple and then blood red again. Then you see the shockwave of it come and go across all of Waterdeep, seem to warp reality as it ripples through the different sectors. The dock ward, the sea ward, the north ward, the trade. It's dark, rippling, warping touch touching everything. You feel this dread inside of you. And you all hear this whisper in your ear. Things are changing. But I can help. And then you wake up in your beds to a pounding on the doors of your rooms. You get up, you open the door, and there is a page there, and he says, um, um, I've been knocking at your door for a while. Here, Eli wants to see you, or Eli Pravo, Mr. Pravo wants to see you, and hands you a invitation, and scuttles off. You open up the invitation, and sure enough, it's an invitation from Lord Pravo, who says, "Meet me at my manor, or at the Pravo Port Authority, as soon as you get this message." You'll kind of take this as the sign that you've been waiting for. You take this information, and you all decide that it's a good idea to leave. You leave, and as you're all walking out, you come together as a group leaving this building that you guys have been given, at least temporarily. You come into House Pravo. The gate, the large, heavy metal wrought iron gates with pikes coming out at different angles, opens for you as you walk up. And you come inside. They know you by sight now. They let you in, and they usher you into Eli Pravo. This is, from best you can tell, the morning from what because you like talked to some people, you heard some people were out fishing, which usually denotes the morning-ish time. Time is kind of taken on a relative meaning when it's forever dark, but that's the idea. You come in, you get ushered into a large dining room, and in front of you, sitting on at a very large table just by himself, is a man. He has a big mustache. His hair is perfectly combed with streaks of gray coming through it. He has a strong, solid demeanor, a demeanor of strength. And you instantly know this is Eli Pravo. This is the man that had come and saved you before. And he sees you all standing there. He's like, "Ah, I'm glad you could finally join me. I sent out that request to see me yesterday." And we are going to start now. As you can, I have given back control of your characters to you, but I just wanted to make sure we all started here. So that's what he says to you all.
Good Lord Pravo, we just received your message about a few minutes ago. How many hours hence has it been?
I sent that yesterday morning.
Guess I'm asking how many hours it's been because I know time is relative here.
Sounds like you need to get yourself a new
Like-
page.
I'm like, I guess I need to watch. I don't know.
He's saying it's been about 24 hours. Like the people rough ideas of morning and morning. It has been a full cycle of time that they expected.
Got it.
I butt
Okay.
in and I say it sounds like he needs to get a new page. He's obviously was slacking before delivering the message.
All 5 of them, huh? Okay. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm happy you guys are here. I have a business proposition. And as he says that, a lady comes in carrying a platter of food, and he puts it in front, or she puts it in front of Lord Pravo. He takes the silver thing off of it, and inside is a wonderful looking breakfast of there's like half of a chicken, there's some eggs, there's bacon, there's this, the smells of it are incredible. And something that you know for living here in the Evernight for the last month is food is not like this. Most things here don't grow anymore because of the Evernight. Only magical things that have been put up in the past are able to survive. So most people are surviving on mushrooms in different forms because those seem to be the only thing that'll grow in the dark of night. And for some reason, the vineyards in the City of the Dead that everyone's able to use to still create wine are the 2 major food sources of left in the world. So what you're seeing him eat is shocking. Maybe it means people are still shipping things into him from House Prava on the outside of the city, or maybe something else. You don't know. So he takes off the top and he looks at it and he smiles, and then he takes a second though and he focuses back on all of you and he says, "As I'm sure you're well aware, House Rossi has been making some advances into our territory, specifically in the northern parts. However, I have a little bird inside their organization who has informed me that they are going to be attacking, well, today now, in the lower section, close near the edge of the trade ward and the dock ward, by where the old gates of the city were. We have a strong wall there, and I was going to send my own troops to reinforce it. However, the top sections are taking all of my men. I am wondering if I can pay you to go take care of this for me. Would you be interested?"
Absolutely. After what you did for us dealing with House Greco, we would be honored to.
Excellent. I had no desire to use that as a bargaining chip, but I appreciate the sentiment. He says, "As you know, gold is a high commodity here, and there seems to be very little of it. However, I am happy to pay to give you the house that you're currently living in if you so desire, as well as 200 gold total. But you must go soon to make sure that you can handle this incursion as quickly as possible.
We're happy to do it right away.
In this world, Christos, is that is 200 gold like a lot of money? Like I don't know how to.
So 200 gold is a lot of money. Like most people probably haven't seen 5 gold in their life, right, at one time. So this is a large chunk of gold.
We don't even have much on us either, do we?
Right. I mean, if you went to an inn that might be functioning in this psycho world, it would cost you 2, maybe 3 copper to stay, kind of thing. So this is a big deal. He's giving you a fortified place to live and 200 gold. This is a lot of money. This is, matter of fact, actually, can we get the first roll of the night? Can everyone roll insight here? Because I'd like you to kind of have a good idea of what he's trying to portray, but I want you to have an understanding of it.
We're rolling for like hamsters to eagles.
Right.
Shut up.
Ooh, I am denied
That was
insight.
a
Balin, you
ton of
also
rolls.
incited badly.
We're not very insightful. We'll leave it to the mages.
I don't know why I rolled 3 times for my first one.
We're gonna go with your first one.
That's 23.
Christos,
Yes.
real quick, I don't think I added the
Yeah,
appropriate
mine
amount of
glitched out
currency
too.
from when we initially got. Where do I find that again? I need to put that on my guide.
I put it all in there. So
Put it
however,
in?
yeah,
Okay.
however much you have is how much you have.
Okay, good.
I don't
All right,
remember what you got, but I took care of everyone's currencies to
Should
start
be in
with.
your.
You'll be adjusting
yeah.
it in the future.
I just wasn't sure if that was correct or not, but okay,
Yeah.
good.
And like I said, you'll be adjusting that as you get it and stuff in the future. All right.
Yep.
So of the 57 rolls, Thorkin, with your first roll of 23, you understand that Eli is giving you more money than he should and a place to live, and it's clearly a olive branch and a way of buttering you guys up to maybe possibly joining in House Bravo's militia or helping them out and being like maybe not brought into the family, but definitely to become part of his right arm kind of deal. It's implied by what he's offering you. Do we lose Bryce?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure
I'm trying to get my I'm trying to get my video back up. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
So I'm changing my pants, guys. Leave me alone.
Hey, make sure you keep it off then.
Todd and pants.
So that's what you guys know about the situation.
Okay, great. My character is going to respond to him, and I want to say, is there anything you can tell us about what to be prepared for? How many people are we talking about? What kind of people? What do we need to be prepared for?
He says, I believe it's just going to be a small incursion. And if there are strong fortified walls there, so it probably should be fairly easy. You can pick them off from above, but it's up to you how you want to handle it. He says, with the amount of troops that they are currently fighting with us up in the northern part of the Seaward, I can't imagine it being very big.
Okay, small group. Okay. Any idea of when they're going to be there? Do we need to leave right now, or?
I would leave right now. I don't know exactly, but I know it's supposed to be in the morning of this day.
And it is morning. Okay. All right.
Christos, before we go, is there a way we can? I guess we did an insight, but to see if he's trying to, if he's not telling us something, or if he's trying to deceive us in some way, or
he seems to be 100% truthful here. Thorkin would know that from his 23. The rest of you aren't entirely sure if he's being truthful or not, but Thorkin knows it's true. So you guys
trying to balance my wisdom versus my intelligence.
But okay. Remember, even though how you respond to that information, I don't know, but you do know that he's being truthful and that he's trying to get you guys involved in his world.
Right. Well, I would say, I'm going to butt in and say, since it is morning, we haven't had our breakfast yet. Do you have any food you can send us off on the way with? So we can have some breakfast on the go as we
Good
go.
Balin, speak my language. Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Hey,
Ideas you have, I like.
Stomach, you know?
Okay. I roll persuasion to see if he can,
Hans,
if
why
he
would you
takes
do
this
this?
as an
Well-
insult to the clearly nice interaction he's been having with you guys, trying to tell you you better hurry up. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Or give me some of your breakfast.
Oh wow! Whoa,
Thank
that's,
you.
a very
The
contradicting
second one
roll.
was going to be really bad.
I got a silk tongue here, you know? Just.
You almost rolled a 1.
Woo-wee. That was one real bad, Valen. All right. He kind of smiles at you and he's like, fighting on an empty stomach is difficult. I understand.
Mhm.
He's like, on your way out, stop by the kitchens and they will have something. It won't be much, but it'll be something for you guys to eat.
Much appreciated.
I blow behind back high five Valen. I mean, how could I not? I have to. I'm like, bro, got my
So-
back. I got your back.
you know.
So Eli
Yeah.
picks up his fork and his knife and looks at you very politely, but he's basically saying leave.
I
I start to make
bow
my way
to him.
toward the.
and I say Mavra's blessings upon you, and I cast Word of Radiance on his food.
What does that even do? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Nobody
Oh.
knows.
That's good. That's excellent. That's what we're looking for here. If you don't know, how am I supposed
Oh,
to?
what if Word of Radiance do?
Yeah,
It makes-
I don't remember.
it makes-
It's
all
a
his-
healing spell.
Makes all his eggs extra runny.
It's a
He doesn't
burning
like-
radiance, so I made
Oh.
sure that his food was nice and warm for him, but also healed just in case.
You utter divine word
What?
and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. Okay,
Oh wait, I thought of the wrong. I was thinking of the wrong one.
cool.
I meant healing words.
Oh boy.
Well, you're
Uh,
bird as
I
breakfast. and
did
let's
mean
take that.
healing word. You can keep it as Word of Radiance if you like. But
You're gonna burn his breakfast.
it looks a little undercooked there. Let me cook that up for you.
We're not with the guy giving you the bird.
Right. So, but just to be clear, so Thorcum, you're going to spend a level 1 spell on this.
It's breakfast.
no,
He's very early in the morning. He's kind of groggy. He didn't eat yet. He doesn't know what he's doing.
no.
Do you have a
you're
sweet
right.
cantrip you could
I mean, you
use?
can. I'm totally
No.
fine with it. I'm just want to make sure that's
all
what
right.
you really want to do.
You know, I'm gonna cast a light sacred flame
Oh,
on his and the candles in the room for him
Oh.
and
Nice.
There you go.
the chicken. That
There you
warm
go.
it back up because we spent so much of his time just talking and wasting his time.
rewarm his chicken like it's in the microwave.
They're nice.
Like, hold on, let me take care of that for you. All
Cool.
right, optimum
Okay.
temperature.
I would like you to make a. Let's see, what is that? That must be a
That's your
dexterity
normal
check.
one. You
We're
burn
not
it.
gonna ever
in
get
there.
out of here.
Can you roll?
We die here.
Do you have any kind of to hit spell in your thing this we can test this?
Oh, don't miss. Please don't miss.
Yeah,
Oh,
because this
no.
should be good.
Is this like Arcana maybe or something? I don't know.
No, I want him to roll it to hit. Here, just do this. Roll a d20 with a +7 for your spell modifier.
Oh, that's a 2.
That's not even close.
I don't think that's gonna
Well,
do.
that's gonna work. There you go.
There you go. So
Okay.
13.
13. Okay, so you do this, and the blast comes out of your hand a little hotter than you were expecting. And
Oh, no.
luckily, it misses most of his meal and him. However, it does hit the chicken, the half chicken, full bore, and literally burns it to ash, which flies out in a puff behind him. And every candle in the room instantly melts to nothing. And
No good deed
Mavra
wasn't
has
punished right
cleansed
here.
you with the sacred flame
Eli,
today.
He like puts his silverware down very, very slowly, and like steeples his fingers and says, "Leave now."
We must be going, guys. Let us. I grab Thor and we start to walk toward the door.
Like I can
I just
fix my
rem-
chicken.
I just remembered something. Come, Thor. Let's go. It's outside. I
Breakfast
gotta
awaits.
show it to you. It's really
I have
really
a
nice.
feeling
Yeah,
that he is not
I got
as
some.
holy as
I saw some
thought.
people convert out there. Let's go. I saw
What?
I saw some people that wanted the
He
conversion. Like,
needs more of Ilmater's
Oh,
blessing.
well,
Clearly.
right out there, I saw them. There were like 5 of them. You know, they're
All
probably
right.
gone by
So
now.
now
You know.
we will go.
Okay.
To the breakfast table.
Okay. So you guys get down to the kitchen, and there is a lady waiting outside there with like a basket of food, and just is like holds it out to you. Inside the basket is like what the equivalent are of like mushroom rations. They're just kind of like hard packed, dried out protein
boy.
bars.
Good woman.
lack
What
of
is
better-
your name? What is your name?
She's like, I'm sorry, I was told to just tell you to move on. These are the things. My name is Madeline, but you should really
Madeline.
be going because Lord Pravo seemed to be very upset, and I don't like it when Lord Pravo's upset.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Well, thank you for sharing these rations with me and my friends. We'll really enjoy these. Did you make these?
She's like, no, that would be the cook. I'm just the housekeeper. Can you please leave? Because I don't want to get in any more trouble.
I grab the rations and I say, "Good day, my lady."
She's like, thank you. And she like does this really deep curtsy and literally like explodes out of the like back inside because she so doesn't want to be around you guys at this moment. Because she's very confused at this point. Like, does Eli like you? Does he hate you? Like, what is the situation? So,
I don't know how hard it is to get chicken, but he's down 1 chicken.
Thor, Thorcom, I could have had like 3 or 4 of those if we'd had more time.
Well, it was clearly an ill-gotten chicken. That did not accept the blessing of the
No,
Lord.
so you're telling me it was it was a chicken's fault that you burned it. It was not the other way around.
I only cast the glory of the gods. It is their will to what
Mhm.
happens from there.
So the chicken had it coming. Is what you're saying.
Maybe it was a poisonous chicken. Maybe he saved his life. Who knows?
It was a cleansing spell. It could very well have been a dangerous
All right.
meal.
Clearly, it was an undead chicken.
There you go.
Okay,
There you
well,
go.
he's
We're
definitely
an
dead.
outside door.
let's go outside. Let's follow her advice.
Before we go outside,
Okay.
I'm going to cast.
Oh no! Don't
No.
do me
Grab
first.
Thornton by the back of his
I am
collar
gonna
and
put-
drag him
Yeah.
out.
Gotta let him do what he's gonna do.
I'm going to
stop
put
him.
vigilant blessing on Endelroot.
Oh,
Gonna cast what?
Vigilant blessing. It gives him advantage on his next initiative roll.
Cool. Can you just post it in the thing so we can see what it is? Just when you cast stuff, just so we know.
appreciate that considering my -1 initiative.
So what does it look like when you do that, Matt?
I lay hands upon him, of course, shoulder to shoulder. Well, he has hands on his shoulder. It's a little lower because he's so short and I'm so tall.
So it looks really awkward then. Okay.
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
we glow.
I'm
Looks
literally like
really awkward.
less than 3 feet tall.
Yeah, we glow together in a little. It's a golden glow, in fact.
I try not to stare as I eat my mushroom pack.
Ancestors protect you.
Okay. As much as I enjoyed that, where is that in your spells?
It's a class feature.
Oh,
it's just an
it's a class feature.
So what's Bryce doing during this whole thing?
Oh, I see.
Singing.
Bryce, what are you doing during this thing?
Ah.
You just like you're comfortable?
First
I
level
shake my
Twilight
head
Domain
and I say,
feature.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You will know.
I will not. You keep those filthy light hands away from me.
Oh,
Okay.
the more you resist, the more the blessing becomes upon you.
He's always coming on to us with unwanted blessings.
Listen,
It's
Thor,
very-
come. No
feel very-
blessings from you.
This is a
Thank you.
this is a public channel.
Okay. So, you guys go to the location that that Eli Bravo had told you about, and you guys arrive here. I just kind of put you there, but you kind of have run of this area for a little while before anything shows up. As as you can see, this is the wall that you guys are on top of with these battlements. The door is right, kind of where Dimitri is right now, underneath it, and there are slits and arrow slits and stuff all across the top that would make good for cover for long distance shooting, whatever you guys want to do. The gates are a very heavy, sturdy iron and oak and wood doors. They'll be able to handle some punishment, but they are, breakable, burnable, whatever. Like it's just, but they will take some serious damage.
Is this courtyard where they're supposed to come from, or
they're going to try to get into this dark area that is behind back here. They're trying to get to in here. So they'll be coming from this way. They'll be coming
Which
from
way?
down that road.
Oh, okay,
Do you
gotcha.
see that where I'm painting?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So they'll be
understand
coming from that general area.
And we're still block is 5 feet.
Yes, a block is 5 feet.
okay. So I get them together, even though we lost Bryce. You still there, Bryce?
I'm here.
Changing his other pants.
Can't I poop in peace?
that.
Well, gentlemen, why don't we look about? Perhaps we can find something that could be used as traps, or something we could use to our advantage. Perhaps there's some sort of gatehouse that'll have some flammables or things we can set up before they show up. I think we should split up and kind of come up with teams, but we should totally do this. You have my rapier.
We're on top of a battlement. I don't know. Do you want us to go down into the street level to look for stuff, or?
That's where we're gonna have to fight. You need to know our.
I'm
We
planning
didn't
on
know
fighting
the
up
area.
here.
Just so you're
Yeah.
aware, if you take time to search, it's going to take you about a half an hour to like search through stuff, try to make things, plus however long it's going to take you to set up. So just so you guys understand the time.
Do you know? Do you know how? I mean,
We don't know. We don't know.
were they just going to show up at some point? We don't know when.
Yeah.
Time is hard to gauge, but you know that it's in sometime this morning that they're going to come, and you've been awake for at least like an hour.
Valen responds. You can search around if you like. I'm gonna post up right here where I'm at and kind of keep an eye out for them coming. I want to get the drop on them as soon as I can.
Okay. If you click at will on, I think it rolls it with the damage.
Where's that, Matt?
I'm trying to. Yeah.
Like-
So if you click on the either like the weapon picture itself
right.
or on your spells where it says at will, that will roll it all with a damage.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, it just does the damage.
Oh,
that's
cool.
There you go.
Don't do that roll.
No. Well, those are D8s, but yes, they're not so good.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Dimitri, if you want to keep looking around and taking a look, I'm gonna post out here and kind of keep an eye on.
So,
incoming.
I mean, I'm sure we'll all decide we're gonna do all stealth, but I mean, I'll go down into the courtyard, kind of check out that house, see if there's anything I can. Obviously, I'm a veteran sailor and warrior. So look for anything, give me some advantage on the battlefield. And if I see anything strange, I will come back, of course.
Be quick
And,
and be safe.
Anybody else can do anything?
Should I go with you?
I was waiting for this.
That's your.
Just to make sure, you want to commit to that voice right now. However long this is going to be.
Be careful. Be
Fine.
careful.
Already done.
I love it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I would not suggest it.
How's your-
Andalroot? Is your name Andalroot?
Mhm.
I would not suggest it, as it needs someone with
How's your stealth?
stealth.
How's your stealth
You don't want to be caught down there. Yeah.
I am not stealthy.
Okay.
Valen, I'm gonna beckon Andalroot over to me. Say, how about you help me keep watch instead? I have something I want to ask you.
That's vicious.
Yeah, it's up to you, Andalroot. But if you want to come watch with me instead.
I'll stay.
All right.
Okay. Anybody else gonna do anything?
Nope.
You can do anything?
I'm gonna prepare behind this
Well-
battle.
Well, as I don't know when the right time to do this is, but I assume Andalroot is right next to me. I'm gonna.
Hold on, before you do any roleplay, let's hear if anyone else can do anything. Like, so Thorcum, you're just going to stand there on top of the battlement and just be ready to cast spells or whatever. Okay, and then Warbroth, what's your plan here? Because you don't have a whole lot of long range weapons. You have a couple spells or whatever, but you're more of a melee fighter.
And I have a disadvantage for stealth, so
I mean, you could keep watch, or
You could watch, yeah.
I mean, you could come down the courtyard and just kind of like see for eyes or something. I don't know. But you
Right,
can also
and you have a +7 to stealth, right? So you still have a very high percentage of accomplishing a stealth roll. So if you want to go down there and hide behind like one of those barrel things down here that I'm like pinging, or you want to hide behind this building or whatever you want to do, you could still do that, and you have a fairly good chance of rolling it with a 7+, right? It's not great, but it's fairly good. You could also just plan on like being down below, and as soon as like you see something, like running towards them and being the very frontline fighter kind of thing, you know. So you have a lot of different choices. You could anything else you can think of. Yeah.
It looks
how
like
would
we
I
have a
go down
hatch.
the courtyard and investigate for the best place to lay in wait?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Go ahead and do that. Do me a favor. Go ahead and roll. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Warbroth roll investigation, and to see if he can find a good spot, and then that'll also give you. We'll give.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. I'll get back to you. And then Dimitri. Dimitri,
No.
you're gonna roll because you're looking also for investigation. You're gonna try to find something to be of use, kind of deal.
I like
My investigation says the best place to lay in wait is in the middle of the courtyard.
Ah! Yeah, just anything to get to our advantage. If it's like, oh, if I cut this rope, the rocks will drop. I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but that's the idea: is give ourselves advantage on the battlefield.
Sure, I gotcha. Okay, go ahead and roll investigation as well, Dimitri.
All right. Not my best trait.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You, well,
this is
Unfortunately,
going great. I like this. This is fantastic. Couldn't
Oh,
hope for
Lord.
better. Okay. So
I'm not so smart, guys. Just so you know, I'm just a pretty face.
So, Warbroth, you go down there and you like are kind of like walking around with your big, heavy, great sword on your shoulder, looking around. You're like, hiding's for chumps. I'm gonna stand right here in the middle. I think this is the most effective way I can handle this situation. So,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
go ahead and move your token to
Horrible
somewhere in the middle there.
Great at being a decoy.
Yeah. Go ahead and move your,
Big shiny
your
dragon.
token to somewhere in the middle there that you think is going to be an appropriate place to put yourself, thinking that you are like, come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
Dimitri, you look around and you kind of like open up a couple of these doors and look inside, and there you don't find anything, but you do find this this kind of large stone that looks like it had been busted through one of these walls, like it had been thrown from a catapult at some point, and it's sitting inside of this building. And you think it would be a great place, a great thing for you to push out into the street and try to like hide behind it.
Oh, so I yell at Warbroth. Or wait, do I yell at him? Whistle. No, I can't whistle.
Stealthy.
Hey,
Make
you
some-
guys!
Make
Hey,
some bird
Warbroth!
noises.
Over here! Over here! Over here! Look over here! Look over here! Does he hear my call? Do I need to roll with how amazing it was?
Warbroth looks over at Dimitri.
Come here, I need some help. I need your dragon muscles.
I move over to Dimitri.
So you get over there and yeah, so you guys are kind of like standing kind of at the doorway looking at this massive stone sitting inside of this building.
Okay. This is going to give us an advantage. So if you help me, I could just like roll out really quick. We just knock it out. I'll get behind you and we'll just push.
I try to push the rock with all my might.
Okay, so you get behind this thing and you like lean your shoulder down. Go ahead and give me a athletics check here.
Can I? I'm assisting. I'm assuming
Okay,
at least.
make
give something.
athletics at advantage.
I'm on three.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Does he even need it? Oh.
So 27.
dragon.
Okay. Should I add anyways to give him
No,
extra or no?
by helping you gave him.
27.
Yeah, he was able to
Yeah.
pick the higher of the two. He got advantage. So he like puts his shoulder down and he starts pushing this thing. It's like ripping up the wood boards in like inside this building, and it's super loud. And it's like snap, crack, pop, and he like pushes the thing and he pushes it out. I need a freaking rock token now.
Like
You invented it.
Do you know what they're doing down
I
there?
didn't actually expect you to
Yeah.
do it. All right, hold on.
Never.
I don't know why you
assume
would
it's not
not
gonna
expect
happen.
us to do the
I
stuff
know.
that you don't expect us to do.
I know. You would seriously think.
Andalroot, what on earth are they doing down there? You see this?
Yes.
Feel like I'm invisible.
Okay. So you guys push this thing out into the road like that.
Really loud. Really loud. Warbroth, thank you. This is to help me sneak.
Okay, and you guys are both like there. Okay,
Wow.
so you like push this
Wow.
thing out, and it's like gunk. All right, and then as that happens, while they're still pushing it out, okay, so Dracham and Valen, you guys wanted to have like some kind of interaction real quick.
Oh yeah. As I look on at them bewilderingly, I ask, what is your first name?
Stockholm?
Dalcom. I say, hey, Dalcom. As we're sitting here looking out over the courtyard, do you know anything about dreams?
It depends.
Like, would you? I know you're a mage, I guess, a warlock, right? I had a really weird dream last night, and been kind of bugging me all morning. And I was wondering if you could do your magic about it, figure out what it is.
Sure. Tell me about your dream.
Well,
Sorry.
I love it so much. I can't even tell you how much I love
He's actually
this. Continue.
he's a psychotherapist warlock. I love this.
I love
He's
it.
like-
I love it.
He's like, lay down here. Lay on the stone for me.
And how does
Alright.
that make you feel?
Do you have a futon I can lay on and I can tell you? um, I saw a dream that felt too realistic to be just a dream, and then I go into telling him about the moon turning red and the shock waves across the city and the voice telling me that it'll help us, and I just kind of convey everything that happened earlier.
Okay, hold on.
Can I?
So before you respond,
hmm
you hear this group of people come rushing forward and a large cart behind them.
Oh boy.
And
I guess we have to hold that discussion for a later time. We have company.
and men at arms come walking up. They have they have bows on them, side short swords, and a large cart being dragged behind them, which they then stop and drop when they see you guys up on top of the parapets. They also see Warbroth and Dimitri standing by this huge rock that they just pushed out of this building because they didn't have time to stealth because of rolls. And so immediately we're going to roll for initiative.
All right.
Okay, now,
Roll
so
for initiative.
hold on. Before anyone rolls,
Can we do deception and pretend like we're just
Nope.
working on the stone? Like, oh, hello,
Working
hello,
just
hello,
Dimitri!
travelers.
Dimitri, did you see the rolls that happened? No, you can't. Okay. So
Dimitri's not a morning person.
to roll initiative, you need to click on your token on Roll20, right? So you pick, click on your actual token, then go over to D20, then go over to D&D Beyond, and you should see your initiative. It should say plus something or whatever. Actually, some of you might not say plus, but it says initiative. It's right next to your armor class if you see where that is. So
right there.
go ahead and click that, and that should roll and immediately put you onto the list.
Now, I think Dalcum had a bonus, didn't he, from the blessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he still hasn't
Yeah.
rolled though.
Mine.
I'm rolling right now.
Did you click on your character, Bryce, first
Yeah.
and roll it? Because it didn't pop up, which means you probably weren't clicked on your
It said-
character. Because you have to click on the
Mine said
token.
13.
You have to click on the token in Roll20, and then go to D&D Beyond and click the initiative.
It says
Token
13
and
in
roll
mine.
20.
It does, but
Then-
he didn't get
That's
added
13.
to the turn order, which is the
Oh.
problem.
Oh, gotcha.
Is this right?
Gotcha.
Yes, that did it. I'll adjust your
Sweet.
number. I can manually
Thank
adjust your
you.
number. So, and you had advantage, so you had a 14. That's what you
14,
had.
yeah.
Okay. And then Thorcum, did you get your advantage on that roll? Yeah.
No.
No. So
Well,
you're 18.
It did, but I don't know why it did it twice again.
All right. I'll adjust. We're good.
Because it says advantage in parentheses. So I guess maybe it just rolled twice itself and is only displaying once, and it had me roll 4 times, maybe.
Probably. Who knows? Never quite works out straight. Where is the initiative? There it is. And this guy. Okay. So that should have added everyone to the turn order, yes? Yes. Okay. I don't know how you guys see it. Do you guys see the other two guys on there too?
See, yes.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
It's not in order.
That's
but I
fine.
see
I think I can adjust that. I just need to make sure I can see everybody. Okay. And then I'm guessing descending? Bingo. All All right, sweet. Okay. So the thing you guys should definitely know is from this distance, you can see that the two guys in the back that have the two red dots on them, they're not holding short bows. They are holding big, heavy-duty crossbows that you can see, like, as soon as it starts, they're like pulling it off their back and they're going to start loading these things. And then the rest of the guys have little short bows. And then there's a guy in the back that, by the back of the wagon, who is in kind of like robes, who obviously is some kind of magic user. What kind, you obviously have no idea. Okay, so Thorcum, you're up first.
All right. Well then, I am going to do this.
Ooh.
Casting Moonbeam. It's a 5-foot radius, so I want to cast it on this guy here.
Nice.
I'm sorry, can you click it again? I didn't see it. Which guy? Okay. You're
Guy
gonna
in the middle.
All right, and so let's see, how does this work?
So-
Silvery beam, 5-foot radius.
With a 5-foot radius, would that encompass everyone in the blocks around him, or just his block?
I think just his block.
Then I want to do this guy.
Uh, Make a Constitution save throw. Got it. Okay. Okay, this is stupid. Why isn't this letting me pop this out? Sorry, I'm having some issues here. Can I open up 2 of these? I need a 3rd screen. Okay. Suck. Why are you like this? Okay. So I need to roll Constitution save. Is that right?
Well,
Is that what it says?
yes, but it's also not till you start your turn.
Oh. Creature enters the spell area for the first time on the start of his turn. It is engulfed in ghostly flame, that searing pain. Oh, okay. So, so it's just dimly lit. Ghostly flame. Okay, so basically nothing until the start of his turn.
Looks like it.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, I'm sorry. Warbroth, you are up, sir.
And I'm a little bit far away.
So your speed, you should see your speed on there, right? And your speed on your character sheet says how many feet you can go in a turn. That speed, each block is 5 feet, and you can move diagonally. So that is how many spaces you can move. Does that make sense?
Can I
You can also run,
interject a little
run-
meta for him? Or no?
run double.
Say what?
Can I interject a little meta for him?
Sure.
Because the only thing to keep in mind is that if you like run towards them right now, most of us up on this platform will not be able to help you at all up there because it's too far away. Just so, because that's really far. The
So
only
you're
thing
saying it would be better to step around the boulder and wait?
I am going to leave that up to you. I have stuff that can reach, but it's just going to be interesting.
And you also have some spells, right, Chad? So, or I'm sorry, Warbroth. So you do have.
And you can
Oh,
shoot
yeah,
from
that's
behind
right.
the
It's
rock.
90 feet.
You can shoot from behind the rock too, so at least you have some protection.
Yeah. So, because you have some spells, right? If you go to your spell list, you could cast one of your spells right now. So you have, how many spells do you have total? I don't even know. So you have 3 first level spells that you can cast, Chad, or Warbroth. So you can basically have 3 spells you can use. You use the same one over and over again. You can use different ones or whatever, but you could use Chromatic Orb here to cast it at them, move back a little bit to get yourself protection, then cast a Chromatic Orb. You could use Thunder Wave, Witch Bolt, anything you want to do here to do some damage if you don't want to get close to engage. Or you could get behind the rock and be like, I'm going to hold my action, and if they move up, I'm going to pound with my hammer. Or your axe, I guess is what you're using. I don't even remember. What weapon did we give you? Great axe. So you have both of those. You have those choices, or anything else you can think of. You could try to push the rock into them. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. The world is your oyster.
Well, my original thought was to see if I could move the rock into them.
Okay, I like it. If you want to do that, it's gonna be a strength check. It is a big ass boulder, so it's heavy, so you have to roll well. But you do have really good stats for it. So,
Am I rolling on the strength or the athletics?
Athletics. Oh,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's not
18.
bad.
Yeah.
18?
So with 18, you're able to push the rock 10 feet. So you want that to push forward towards them 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, wrong button. 5, 10. Like that. Like that.
Well, there goes my hiding spot.
Actually, which side of the rock do you want to be on? Do you want to be on that? Well, you can move yourself. You can be on either of those two spots next to the rock. I don't care which.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Cool. I like it. Oh, I should be using this cool thing. Okay. So the guy in robes kind of sees the whole situation and then like leans to the side on a shoulder on the cart next to him. Okay. The militia's turn. So all these guys are going to start to move. Guards have
Can't see those guys, Christos.
Good.
They're in the dark.
They are in the fog of war.
Actually, no, these guys are not going to move. These guys are going to move. These are going to move. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. These guys are going to go right after Warbroth. And this guy is actually going to do the same. Okay. So they all made their moves. We're going to start with the big heavy crossman guys, because that is how many feet?
Remember the moonbeam.
Thank you. I need to do that first. Constitution. This was the guy that you hit, right? The guy on the right.
Mhm.
Okay. Con saving throw. Oh, their con sucks.
Yeah. That's an extra damage, right?
Wow.
Can you guys see that roll that I did?
Yeah, you
That's
rolled
a
it.
20.
Nice. Okay. So yeah. So the moon. Actually, what does it look like as the moonbeam incinerates this guy?
Yeah. So
Woo!
as I sit there on the because I cast it over there, so I raised my hands up and I prayed to Ilmater, and I was like, please bless these people with your holy guidance. I don't know what they have done, but they deserve your love, and show him your love, Ilmater. And then the darkness opens, and it's super bright, even though it's only moonlight. But since it's so dark in this world, it just like is this circle, kind of like Stargate. It's like and just shoots down on him. And
I like that. Nice.
The ground singes around him. Love it.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. And it's just like
healed him real good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's toast.
You missed the one with
I
Omer.
still didn't have my power adjusted correctly after the chicken incident.
So it's
I love it.
Awesome.
May his blessing be upon you too, brother.
okay. Cool. So the other guy is going to shoot.
I mean, is he not afraid right now?
He questions his life choices for sure. All right. It's weird that you can see his rolls.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah, I don't like that.
We do.
Okay, let's do that.
Sometimes Christus might like pretend
I like
the
to think
roll's
you
not
lie a
as
lot.
good or bad as it is. So
I mean, we'll fix.
I think
that.
it's more. I think it's
Okay.
more to
Oh.
save us sometimes.
So,
Probably.
he's gonna shoot Valen with his 20.
With a spear?
No, it's not a spear. It's just the only thing that I have that's
It says
close to it
spear.
in the stats.
I'm in cover, right? Or 3/4 cover or something, right? Because I'm behind a.
You are, however, the 20 is going to hit you.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna roll his damage separate.
Isn't it 4 piercing?
It's 9.
Ow. Oh boy.
So the arrow comes arcing up through the sky, wham, and slams into you and slices a cut into you for 9 damage.
Well, that
All the
pissed me off.
other guys are going to do their range spear because that's what it is. All right, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They can't hit you from there. All right, so these 3 guys, these top 3 guys that are hiding behind the thing, are going to shoot you with shoot at Valen with bows. So I'm just gonna hit this 3 times. These guys are rolling at disadvantage though because their crossbows aren't strong. Their just regular bows aren't strong enough to be able to get a good line of sight. They're gonna be rolling at disadvantage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what's your AC? 15 to hit? Does that hit you, Valen?
Let's see.
What's your AC?
Yeah, 14.
Okay. So it hits for 2 damage. The second one, 19 to hit, hits for 7 damage.
Did you say disadvantage or?
Yeah, disadvantage. So
Oh,
the
yeah,
first,
there you go. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yep, first and
So-
second one, yep.
the first one was 2. It was 2. The second one was 7, and the third one bounces off the stone next to you and shoots off into the sky.
So what's the total damage here?
7 and 2, so 9.
9
Plus the
9,
one,
right?
yeah,
So
plus
18.
9, 18. Okay. Now these 2 guys, Warbroth, are going to attack you with their spears. And so that's 2 against you. Help if I clicked on the right button. 21 to hit. I'm guessing your AC isn't 21, Warbroth. So it hits for 6. And the other guy, 8 to hit. And so that misses, that bounces off your armor. So the first one cuts in close, right through some of your chainmail, nicks your scales for 6 damage. The other one comes up and just bounces off of your hardened armor. Then these 2 guys over here, actually these other 3.
So what do I do for the damage then?
So if you go to your actual where it says your current and max hit points in the top right of
Yeah.
your character sheet, you should be able to just click on those and just hit the down number. However many damage that was, I think 6, right? Yeah, so just
Or you
put
can
that
type
down
in
6.
6 in the middle.
Yeah.
You can also put 6 in there and then hit the red button and it'll take it off.
Minus 6 health points, however you want to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so these other 2 guys over here are going to shoot at Dimitri at disadvantage because they have a really bad angle on you, but they can't hit anyone else. So they're going to shoot at you twice. 7 misses. So the short bow bounces off the ground next to you, Dimitri, and then 20 to hit. No, I'm sorry, 16 to hit. 16 hit you. Okay. And so the second arrow actually bounces off a rock and like comes back at you and slams into you and cuts a gouge through your skin for 4 damage.
Add Zooks. This damage.
And the final guy is just going to kind of like crouch down low, and he looks like he's preparing to shoot or something, but you can't really tell until you get close or something. Okay, Drakam.
You said 4? Sorry, I just
Yeah, 4 damage.
Okay, got it.
Drakam, you're up.
Right. Oops. Sorry. Moved myself. Let me see here. I need to see what I have that can actually hit that.
So you can do this. You can measure on the map faster than counting all the things if you want to, by clicking on
Okay.
the symbol that looks like a comb and a circle.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you can just click on yourself and then drag the line out, and you can see exactly how far everything is.
Oh cool. Shoot.
Click on yourself first, and then drag the line.
Thank you. What the heck?
No, click on yourself and then drag, like you're dragging your token almost, but you're just going to click and then draw your line out like that.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And remember, you still have your whole movement, so you can move first and then do your thing as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. How much movement does it take to get down from the parapet?
It's going to take 2 squares, so 10 feet to go down.
Okay. And my movement, 25 feet. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna head downstairs. Is that cool?
Yeah. Go ahead and move your guy down. You switch back up to the pointer.
Yep. So here, and then do I just end up here, or in front?
Yeah, you're just going to end up here. I'll drag you down to where you're going to go.
Sure. Yeah, thank you.
I need to switch to pointer too. You're gonna actually end up right there. That's exactly where you end up.
Okay, sweet. So
remember, you moved 1 spot over and then down, so you went 5, 15. So you still have however much space minus 15.
I guess I need to move about here. Make sure. And each square is how many again? I'm sorry.
5.
5
feet.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move here. I can do that at my max.
Okay.
Making sure. Sick. That'll work. And then 1 sec here.
What was that sound?
Yeah, what was that?
Amazing.
It sounded like a witch.
I believe that was Austin's background noise.
My mic was up. Was that me?
Please, God, don't tell Tamar that I said she sounded like a witch.
Oh, she's not even here.
Okay.
That's not
All right, then if it's your kids, that's fine.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Laughing like witches.
Stop laughing. We can knock it off.
Just a bunch of witches back there.
It's a coven. Hello. All right. Sorry.
All right.
What are you doing, Dracum?
Stop sacrificing your sister.
I want to cast one of my. Okay, so I have a spell that'll reach that.
Okay.
So, but I need to do something first, I believe. Let me check though. Sorry, guys.
Are you gonna do what we had talked about before?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So that'll happen.
Okay.
Hold on. But it's gonna take your action to do it.
This action? Yeah.
Yeah. So then next action, you'll be able to make your attack.
Cool. Let me, in that case, I'm only going to move. Of course you did that. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that'll be my action this turn.
Okay.
So I'll roll for that.
Perfect. You don't have to roll for it. It just happens. It's just taking your action. So.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. So like you see that like this look of concentration on this old gnome's face, but that's it. Okay. Dimitri, you're up, sir.
Should be easy enough. Let's... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to walk up to this guy. His attention, of course, is on Warbroth.
Of course.
So we're going to go ahead and just do a normal attack, and I will. I haven't got to do it before. It's kind of exciting. I get to cast Green Flame Blade on my rapier as I
Green
stab
flame.
at him.
Okay. I like it. So
Nice.
roll to attack, and then green flame happens
Oh, I had
after.
well, yeah. So let me do this action. Here we go.
Nice.
I think I hit.
Nice. Yes, definitely. All right, so you hit with 7, and then the green flame, roll that. Okay, so what's the second number for?
Don't know. It's a D8, I thought. Yeah, it is a D8. I don't know. Oh, it's if it jumps, the second one does a certain amount of damage.
Oh, right, the second one does the 7, and the other one does the 8 plus 3. Okay, cool. So so you're doing.
Yep. Oh, and sneak attack because he is next to a person, another person, so I get to add that too.
Yeah.
I
It should have
don't-
rolled all of that next time. Next time, try to click on the other button. It'll roll it all together.
Oh,
but
how do I do that from here?
that's okay. In the meantime, just roll whatever your sneak attack is. I don't even know what sneak attack rolls are these days for you.
Sorry, just gotta get used to this crap. It is 3d6. So I'll just
Okay.
go ahead and.
So just roll 3d6.
Oh, wow. Not
Yeah,
bad.
it's all right.
It's
Okay,
all right. That was, and
That's
you
really good.
and you need the damage from your rapier, Todd.
Okay, guys, I'm a one-hit wonder. That's it. All I can do though.
Sorry,
okay.
that's all you could do. Was-
Oh,
Okay.
there's a sneak attack. There it goes.
there you are.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it works.
Oh, that's cool.
No, you clicked on. So Todd, next time, if you click on the actual weapon, like rapier, and then click on the top right where it says beyond 20, then it'll roll everything at once. So like if I click that, see how it rolls the attack and your piercing and your sneak attack.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So just next time, we figured it out because all the rolls. It totally works, and he is super dead. What does it look like as you kill this guy?
Weird. Oh, okay. Well, he's focused on Warbroth, so I take my rapier, cast the green flame blade, and it just lights him up. He just turns into a green pile of ash. It's actually
Nice.
pretty.
Right.
It's very pretty. And then I go ahead and use my I use the action to back up to the doorway, and then I'll go ahead and do a hide action. So I guess I gotta roll stealth or whatever, because there's a doorway where you push the rock out of, right?
Yes. Okay. So using green blade is just your normal part of your attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bonus. It's not a bonus action.
Casting action, one action, use spell casting melee attack, and make a melee attack. Okay, cool. So that happened. You had moved a couple feet, right? Nothing major. 5'10", totally no big deal. Back is fine. Okay. And then you only attacked once. Perfect. Yeah. So go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Okay.
So you feel like you're being very sneaky hiding in the doorway.
Okay, got it.
Awesome. Okay, Valen, you're up, sir.
I'm very put out. All the shots at me. Okay.
You are hurt, sir.
I am hurt, and I'm very mad about it. I'm gonna hold a grudge. So I'm gonna be attacking the first guy that shot me first.
The first guy that shot you first.
Yeah.
So the
Personally.
crossbow guy.
It's
Yeah,
always
the
the
crossbow
first
guy.
guy to shot you first.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
Yeah.
long way. So you sure you have the distance?
I do not have any disadvantage to range, so I can do 120 feet.
Okay.
Is that more than 120?
I don't know.
He shot me
Use the
pretty
bullet.
from down
Well,
below
yeah,
there.
but he's using
I
a heavy
assume-
crossbow. But yeah, it's 95
Oh.
feet. You can totally make it.
Yeah, I can shoot all 120 without any disadvantage.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
Isn't
So,
it, isn't it the guy with the red dot to the left that he's aiming for?
Yeah.
Because he was pointing past that.
Oh, was
I want to shoot
It's this guy.
whoever, yeah, that guy,
95
whoever
feet.
shot me.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna shoot the hound. First shot at him.
So what we figured. Yep. Perfect. Oh, it's a shame you didn't have advantage. Okay. So but yeah, absolutely 18 hits. And so that's 9 damage.
Plus the 3 crit, or
No, because you only get that 3 crit if you would have gotten the second number, because the
Oh,
second one was
gotcha.
a natural 20. All right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it slams into him. The hound sings in your hand as the thing just like
beautiful.
buries itself into his shoulder, and he like staggers back, and blood is like squirting out of his shoulder.
Love it.
He is very, very, very wounded.
I will making another shot at him.
Okay.
Hound is gonna sing again.
Can you make? Oh yeah, you're a fighter, right?
Oh, I got 3 shots lined up every time.
How do you get 3? How do you get your third?
So I have 2 per action, plus my bonus action for crossbow allows me to do it as well.
That's only if you have a
So,
second crossbow in your other hand.
I looked it up. It's only as long as you have a hand crossbow. Of course, that's what I've looked up. I mean, if you have something different, let me know. But I googled a bunch of it, and everything I could find was one-handed crossbow, and crossbow expert allows you to do the bonus action shot. Now you don't get 2 extra shots because of the fighter, but you do get, from what I read.
When you use the attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you're holding.
And what I looked up when I googled it everywhere, everyone said that expert crossbow attack with that's why I chose the weakest of the crossbows.
Okay.
Is because it's the weakest one, but I get more attacks, kind of thing.
All right, let's go with it for now. I'll look up the more information later, but it sounds right to me. All right, do it.
All right, so this is my second attack from fighter because I get 2 attacks per move.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, what does it look like as that second arrow just decimates this guy?
I reload and shoot the hound a second time so quick that in the middle of him cursing from the first shot, it goes right into his forehead and silences him like that, and he just falls like a plank down to the ground.
Nice. And when he does, like you see the blood like go like fly off and land on the shoes of the guy in the robe behind him.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it.
Nice.
So then my third shot is going for. I assume this is the guy that shot me too.
Actually, no. It was this dude that hit you, I think.
And he has the hound is coming for him.
Okay.
Lastly. So let's go here.
Yeah. Hold on. Now, Austin.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. It's fine. So that is 12 to hit. I think that hits. Let me double check. It does. So that hits him for 7 damage. Okay. All right. So yeah, and the arrow like sticks into his. You see it's like slam into his thigh. And he screams and like rips it out, and blood's like pouring out of his leg.
Love it. Love it.
Good job, Austin.
Yeah, there we go. One
Nice.
down, 1 wounded.
I'll put a dot on this guy just so you know who you shot. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Are you gonna move it all, Valen, or are you just gonna chill up there?
Yeah, I probably should, because I can move any time, right? So I can probably move my guy. I'll move him. How far can I move? What, 30 feet?
Whatever you're.
30
feet.
Tend to get down though.
Yeah, it's
I'm not getting down. I'm just gonna walk away so that I'm not near the edge.
Okay. Sounds
And-
good.
And look angrily at my wounds while I mutter under my breath.
Okay. Sounds good. Thorcum, you're up, sir.
All right, so I've been watching him like rise in pain, and it has been hurting my soul deeply. So I'm gonna cast
Don't-
Healing Word.
Don't do the chicken on me, please. Don't burn me.
You're
It's not a
done.
chicken.
Just Healing Word, don't worry. So you get 6 hit points,
Oh, I
You
love you.
You
Thank
got
you.
sucked.
and
Oh.
then I can't seem to.
It's also a little trippy
I-
because when you cast your healing spells, before you had come to this area, they were like they were light and bright and powerful. Here they look muted and sad, almost like you're seeing them in black and white in comparison to the way you used to see them.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, is it at a new development or since he's been in Waterdeep?
That's a new development since last time he cast it, which was probably a few days ago. Knowing probably yesterday, knowing him. So
Wow.
like since you woke up this morning.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little nod there, Thor, and give you a little nod of thanks for the heal.
It worked
And
fine.
then-
I'm just saying it looked different.
I
Ooh,
will
maybe like that's odd.
at this guy here, which I can't see. Oh, I keep forgetting that I'm on this guy. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow.
This guy right here.
Well,
Oh, that's you.
and I look back at Valen and I'm like, that's how you shoot a crossbow.
Impressive.
I'm sorry. Which guy were you shooting? The one that he had already shot?
This guy.
Okay. Yeah. So, what does it look like as you murder him with that?
So
That's amazing, Matt.
I went
Wow.
and I like pointed it because it's a light hand crossbow too. So and I look back at Valen while I'm casting Healing Word. Shot him. As I said, that's how you shoot the crossbow. Turn back to watch it go through his head and stick him to the boulder in front
Oh.
of Warbroth. Just
I love that. So, like, he's like stuck in, and his feet are kind of like hanging a little bit, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like he
and
can't.
it's
Yeah,
like
he's
more-
not on
it's
the
like
ground.
staring right at Warbroth right there.
Wow. He's no, it's a real warrior can give life and take life.
Wow.
I love that.
guys.
I love that so
Uh,
much. I have no words.
That is exactly what I said. Thank you.
Okay. I love
God.
that. I love that. All right, Thorcum, are you gonna move at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna get down in the fray here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Let's see. So that was. How much speed do I have? Actually, that's a good question. 25. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm moving.
Short legs.
That's it.
Okay. Awesome. Warbroth. So you were standing there, you were like ready to fight these guys who ran up to you, and then like one by one, boom, boom, they both drop dead. It's now up to you. What do you want to do?
A beautiful green pile of dust.
You're so ready to swing on guys too.
One's a green pile of dust, the other is pinned to the boulder next to you.
I just realized my DoorDash was set to work, and my pizza is now at work.
Oh no!
Oh man.
A few moments later.
Okay, and we're back. All right, Warbroth. What are we gonna do?
He's
I
back.
am going to move my character over to these guys.
Should be in a second.
In the fit of pizza rage, he's gonna go berserk.
Oh, never withhold it from my
Never
elder
withhold
knight.
pizza.
He gets powered by pizza.
And
I really hope
am
we get,
going
like,
to
the
attack
Monty
with my
Python
great axe
mission music.
that also has green flame blade on it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Give him hell.
Do your whirlwind attack.
Oh yeah, you can totally get both of them with it too. Yeah, that's pretty
Not
good.
bad. I'll put him down.
Oh, see, I did the top right one for the great axe, and then I clicked the one that said green flame blade, which triggered the great axe.
Okay. Let's go with the attack from the first one and the damage from the first one, and then we'll add the green flame damage on the bottom. He's super dead. What does it look like when you kill him?
So, and then my question is, does the flame jump to the guy
Yeah, it should.
to the
He's
top
5
left
feet.
of him?
Yeah, he's 5 feet.
What does it do? What does it say it does? Sorry, I have like 4 things open here. That's the wrong person. Over Thorcom. What does Greenblade say it does exactly?
Hold on, I think I can.
Spells.
I think I can.
Alright, here we
Shift when you do it.
The spell damage increases. No, let's see.
You can
use
cause
a
green
green
fire
flame.
to leap from the target to a different feature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second feature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
There it
Okay.
is.
So your spell modifier is +1. So, but you're at level 5, so it's +1 plus 1d8, which should be already rolled there. So that is a 3 plus 1, so 4. So the guy next to you dies, and then the guy behind him takes 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so you see like, what does it look like when you kill the first guy?
The first guy just disintegrates in a green puff.
Poof.
I like it. There's a lot of green puffs this game. I like it. Poof.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Pretty,
So
isn't
we're
it?
gonna call you Puff the Magic Dragon. That works great.
Puffy. Wow, that is perfect. Pretty awesome, isn't it? Okay.
It works
So
out good.
yeah, he dies, and then as it goes up in this puff of flame, this spark of green flame jumps across to the X guy and slams into his armor. And you see like part of his leather armor melt into his skin. You know how it does that? Like this the leather and the skin like merge together. And he like screams in pain, but he's still alive, but he's hurt. Okay, and then you are all done, right, Warbroth?
Oh yeah, I already moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the man in robes, who was so calm and collected at the beginning of his last turn, has now like sees what's happening and can tell that things are going badly for him. So he touches his forehead, he like, closes his fingers, and you see like lightning start to like spark, and then he slams the side of the carriage next to him, and you see lightning blast inside of the carriage.
Oh no.
And then
Oh boy.
you hear the sound inside the carriage. You hear this bellowing roar, and this green lightning starts to arc inside of the carriage, and then the doors inside the carriage explode off their hinges and fly 30 feet out from them. And this thing jumps out.
Well,
I don't like it.
So
I'm glad I'm up here on the parapet.
this thing comes out of it, and it's like, it looks like 10 different colored flesh all like stitched together, and it's huge. It's probably like 8 feet, 9 feet tall, somewhere around there. And it stands up, and its muscles are like ripping through its multicolored skin. And its eyes are glowing green lightning. And it looks pissed off.
Okay.
And you notice around its hands, around its wrists, are huge, what they look like stone bracelets, for lack of a better term, which look like something that would be really good at breaking down walls or doors or people. So, he should roll initiative.
He should roll it. Okay. I thought you said you, and I was like,
Yeah.
why would we do that?
He's coming for you.
it's like you should roll a new character.
You are dead.
Roll a new character. Okay. All right. So he should be on the initiative roll now.
Oh, good. He's terrible.
Luckily, he's way down the list.
Oh good.
So that's his whole turn.
Have a good night.
Guard's turn. The guards scream in panic and run like hell.
Oh.
Oh, good.
So these three run right off the map. Peace. And this one is going to try to run away. And this guy has nowhere to run. So he's just gonna freak out for a little while. Okay. Drop him. By the way, this thing is freaking terrifying. Like, and you've never seen something quite like this, because of its size and its like twisted form. It looks real scary.
Do any of us have had any knowledge of it? Is it like, oh, we've seen a golem before? Or we've seen it just literally like, who knows?
You've seen stone golems before, or heard of them at least, but
A flesh golem.
but remember, necromancy is the highest form of like the highest form of disregard for everything. Like it's the worst thing that you can do. And this thing is a product of necromancy. So this is like in
I
Legends kind of deal, right? Like this is Frankenstein's monster times 10.
Oh, hang on.
Hold up.
My
Hang
moonbeam
on,
is still
holy
right
man.
there,
Hang on, holy man.
and he just jumped into it.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. So what do I make? Constitution saving? Is that right? Pretty sure it's gone.
Yeah, Constitution. I'll post it again.
Fair warning, my con's pretty high.
Well,
My con's really high.
Wow.
I rolled.
Yeah, proceeds to roll a 2.
I literally rolled it. Yeah. So I failed my roll. So how much damage do I take? 10.
it's it is radiant damage, so I don't know if that makes it.
It would be nice, but no.
Well,
right.
you just said necromancy.
It's true, and that would be super nice if this was the situation, but it's not. So so yeah, it burns into his flesh and he screams in pain, but he's still alive.
Is he looking pretty bad, or?
No,
I think he looked bad out the
like
box.
yeah,
He looked bad out the box.
I was hoping.
meta
He
knowledge.
just looks a bit pissed, huh?
Yeah, you could have spit on him, and it probably would have had the same effect. So, all right.
Wow, Matt, you've been called out, Matt. You and your
At least I'm
moonbeam.
spitting.
It's true. You did damage. That's a good thing. Dracham, you're up, sir.
All right. I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
So
it's still not working when you're rolling, right? So just tell me what like you can just roll a d20 if you want, or just
sure.
roll the damage normal, because you were saying it wasn't working for you earlier. So just roll the damage.
Oops, sorry, I messed up on the command.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then
Oh, sorry, and I'm targeting the dude on the left. I totally forgot to make that clear.
Oh, this guy that was like partially hurt?
Yeah, behind the wagon, yeah.
Yeah. What does he look like as he dies? Because he's super dead.
He just kind of like looks and his eyes go wide, and then he just falls over.
That's the nicest death we've had so far.
Yeah, it's super clean.
I like it.
I mean, a green puff's pretty nice.
No green puffs.
This is a no green puff zone.
No, there's a noise. His eyes widen, and he falls over dead.
Nice. Okay, are you gonna do anything else? You gonna move or anything?
I'm gonna move to here. That's it.
Okay. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. How far is this guy? That's a question. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, that's a full move to get to him. I do not want to get to him.
I was like, really?
Let me think here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Actually, I know what I'll do. If I dash, I can hide after dash. Does that count as a cunning action? Is that okay? I think I can move.
So
I could technically attack and then do any action.
no, so you can move. You can't move, attack, and then dash away.
No, I mean I'm not gonna probably attack. I'm gonna dash and then hide at the end of it. Basically, what I'm
no,
trying to
because
do is
dashing is a bonus action. So, because
isn't that just basically like double speed or run? I guess run
right.
double
So,
speed.
so how that works is normally if you were going to run, you take your action to move, and then no, because that takes your action. No, you're right. Okay, so yeah, because it's the move action to move, and then it's your full action to dash, and then you can use your cunning action as your bonus action to hide. Yes, you can do that.
Okay. So what I'm going to attempt to do is, let's see. So it'd be 60 if I dash. So I think I can do that. So 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, I can do it. So I'm going to dash here. Got to do it without opportunity. So let's see. Can I like?
If you're using cunning action, you. Oh, if you're going to use it to hide though, yeah, you can't get too close.
Trying to think. There's a way to get. Basically, I was going to like dive under the cart.
The one behind him?
Well, he's right here, right?
Right, right. So you're running.
I'm basically running from here. Well, I got to do with that opportunity attack, which I'm trying to do. So, so I'd be, if I do my little line, it would be from here. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And that's enough for me to jump under there, I guess. But is opportunity no matter what I do?
Yeah, and you're going to hit by both the guard to your left and the flesh golem.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Is there a way around this way with opportunity, or just is what it is?
No, there's literally not even enough room to get around on the other side.
Okay, that's not the way to do it then. Then I think what I'll do is I'll just get a little closer. I'll get a little closer and then just hide. So I'll go just basically do what I don't think I have to dash or anything, but just get here and hide.
Okay.
Do I need to prepare anything, or just literally I'm just trying to basically be in a better position so he can't see me as I move forward, basically.
Okay. Yeah, you can go there. You can also, if you want, go inside the door here and use that as a hide if you want to be a little closer. I think you have enough movement for that. That might be a little better for you because there's a door right there.
Okay, let's do that, and then I'll do a hide action. Hopefully I do well. We'll see.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Let's see. Oh,
okay. Yeah,
well,
you feel pretty stealthy.
I am a door. I am a door.
I'm a door.
I'm a door.
Okay, so you watch the flesh golem like track you as it runs towards the building, then it loses you and flips around. It's like, and it like ignores you, and then is gonna run towards Warbroth. Where's my? Yep. Okay. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Perfect. Okay, so it's running up towards you, and it like reaches its fists up in the air, Warbroth, and closes its hands and comes swinging down at you.
I try and dodge out of the way.
We'll see. 26 to hit. for 20 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Why are you so mean,
Man.
Kryptos? You're so,
So it
mean.
slams into you, boom, and you feel it like in the depth of your chest as this thing just crushes you. And then it laughs in like this weird, like demented, and it reaches its hands up again and comes to swing again.
It gets 2 attacks. Well,
Welcome to the dark world.
We just got here.
no.
We have been welcomed.
I just wanted to share 200 gold and have a place to sleep. That's all I
And
wanted.
his second attack slams down right next to you, and the shockwave of it hits the cart next to you, and the cart explodes into splinters. But you're okay. He just missed you.
So what did you say? 20 damage?
Yeah, you take 20 from the first attack.
How many hit points do you have, Chad?
It was 49. Now I'm at 23.
Okay.
At least he missed the second time.
Valen, you just saw
Ah.
that thing just smack your buddy around and completely destroy a cart with one swing.
And I huff to myself and I say, just a few guards, eh? So he says. I'm gonna move back up here into range. See, where do I want to go here? I want to go. Hold on, though. So I was right here. Yeah, I guess this is as close as I can get. All right, we'll beat on top. Am I able to see this guy?
I'm sorry, hold on. You want to shoot him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caster.
Yeah, you can see him because you're high up. Do you have the range to hit him?
120 feet is how do
That's
I
exactly
test
where
that?
he is.
I mean, that's
I
my
can actually
range is
see what that
120
is.
feet.
Oh yeah, he's
That's
115.
Okay, so I'm just in range. Yep.
Just range.
All right, great. I'm gonna make my first shot at him.
So I have Indy really wants all of it. Can you just
Yeah. Can you bring me up my stuff too?
Yes, I started to go potty.
Okay. Are you ready for me to attack?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Do. Release the hounds. Oh, I think I hit him.
Yeah, 100% you hit him. All right, so your arrow, thunk, like or your crossbow sticks into him, and he doesn't even flinch.
What?
Like you're sure you hit him. You know you hit him.
Yeah.
You know you did 7 damage, but it looks like you're pissing in the wind.
Okay. Slightly upset by that. I'm going to use my. Gosh, where is it? I'm going to use my.
By the way, Austin, I'm just trying to explain to you that you're doing damage to him what you expected. It just looks like he has a ton of freaking hit points.
Yeah. Am I able to tell that? Is it like a shield spell that's kind of I'm beaten through first, or?
It just looks like he has a ton of hit points. He's a huge ass flesh golem.
We're not talking about the flesh golem. We're talking about the caster, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're in the caster? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I totally
Thanks.
have to do things. So yeah, you hit him for 7 damage, and it slams into him. He's like, ah, and he grunts in pain.
Okay. How does he look? Does he look?
He has more hit points than the other guys do for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna use my sharpshooter ability because I'm, a little bit panicked to kind of get this guy taken down. So, how do I? You told me how to do this. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if this works. This is what I want to do. Oops, no, that just. I take the -5 penalty for the +10 to damage. So how do I do that?
Just roll like normal, and we'll.
Nope.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Plus
Well, no, that doesn't take the negative.
So it'd be 13.
No, this
Or how does that work?
That's weird. I wonder why it doesn't. Because it's giving you +10. That's your normal to hit is +10, right?
Yeah. So my normal
yeah.
to hit is +10 to hit. Yeah.
Just do your normal. We'll count this as what it is because you rolled it and it's a d20. But okay. Unfortunately, this isn't your roll. The first one was.
Yeah, I know.
So the 13 slams into the thing next to him, and you hear it vibrate off of the wooden cart. What's left of the cart after the thing exploded.
Yeah.
But you, normally when you're gonna do sharpshooter, just tell me and then roll like normal, and we'll just take 5 off and then add 10 to the damage if it hits.
Okay. So I hit the caster for 19 then?
You hit him for that 7 from your first attack, and then you missed your second. Oh, and this is your third one. The third one that you just did.
This is my second attack. So I did my first attack, which was a 7 damage, right? And then I shot him again because I get 2 normal attacks as a fighter.
You shot him with your sharpshooter, and it missed.
With my sharpshooter.
Okay.
And it missed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because it's a 13. You rolled 18
gotcha,
and minus 5.
Roger.
13, so it misses.
All right, I'll take my last shot at him then. And just do my normal attack.
Do you want to just take that second roll or the third roll?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, we'll just count that.
Well, that works too.
Yeah. So we'll count the first your third overall roll is your third attack.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, and again, another arrow like slams into him and like pins like some of his robe to his skin. He screams in pain, and it hurt him pretty good. He looks like he's hurting pretty solid now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You all done with your movement and everything, Valen?
Yeah. That's it for me.
Okay. Thorcum.
All right. I am going to.
I really think you should heal me here.
May I make a suggestion?
All right. Healing word.
Does healing word have? Do you have the distance for that? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Oh, Heidi.
Oh,
Heidi.
nice.
All right. 8.
Okay, that's almost half the damage. Pretty good.
And then I'm going to use guiding bolt on the caster.
Oh.
Holy crap, that's 21.
Yeah.
Which is
however,
wow, Matt.
it's only a
doesn't hit
11 to hit. So you blast this radiant damage, and it just like rips this hole through, like directly, cleanly through the whole center of the cart next to him. And he like looks at it. He's like, oh, but he is alive.
So how much did I heal for? Was that 8 or 16?
Yeah, you healed for 8.
8.
I
And then,
rolled a
Christos,
4.
what about the thing we talked about with me being allergic to healing? And
Yeah, you sneeze and this little like fire comes out of your mouth, like, but it's not quite enough to actually do any damage.
Nothing with a flesh golem, huh? Didn't even scare him.
No. He looks at you oddly as you sneeze fire, but he just kind of like accepts it.
Do that.
Now Frankenstein hated fire.
That's true.
It's very, very disappointing flesh golem. Not even afraid of fire.
No.
Okay, you all done, Thorcum?
Yeah.
Okay. Warbroth, you're up.
Get him out, Warbroth.
Well, I assume moving away from him is bad because attack opportunity.
Yep. And you saw what his attacks can do.
I mean, what do I do other than attack him with my great axe?
If anybody's going to need to attack him, it's got to be you, pal.
I see.
You're our only hope.
Yeah, like you were the big damage dealer in the group. You got to hit him. And remember, I realized, so you get 2 attacks normally. You can also, Okay, get back to that in a second. So you get this attack, you get a second attack, and then if you want, you can use one of your action surges to get 2 more attacks. So like you can do a lot of damage to this guy pretty quickly. Okay, so 19 absolutely hits. So it gets 7 damage or 10 damage plus the 7 from the green flame, so that's 17 damage to him.
Nice.
That's right.
Okay, so
And
yeah, it's
then
just like
second attack.
yeah, absolutely, you hit him again, and this time for 15 plus 8, which is 23.
Yay!
Woo! Okay, so yeah, you crash into him with the backhand of your thing, and just like green flame is like shooting from the sky as it's like as you're slamming into this guy, ripping chunks of his flesh out, his dead, creepy, multicolored flesh.
And
Okay.
how's he looking so far? Is he looking like he's ready to fall over?
If
No,
only.
he looks like he's taken some damage now, as opposed to what everything else people have doing to him. But you, yeah, that's what happened. So now, if you want, you can use your action surge here. You have a certain amount of them per long rest, and attack 2 more times.
Per
Or
short rest.
is per short rest?
Mine says per short rest.
Awesome.
Either way,
Well,
maybe
I'm a
this time to
little
do it.
annoyed that he's still standing there, so I feel like I should surge to action. And
Okay, I like it.
do I check the box next to short rest then?
Yes. Now, the other thing you have an option to do here is you have something called Great Weapon Mastery, where you can take a -5 on your swing. So you have to save before you swing, but you can take a -5, but you do 10 more damage on top of whatever you roll. So it's a give or take situation, but you have, I think you hit with like normally a +8. So you swing pretty good, but I don't know if that's what you want to do or not. But I'm just giving you the option. If you want to do that, you can take a -5 and swing to hit harder, or you can just roll flat like you have been.
Let's just roll flat
Okay.
for now.
2 more swings.
Good thing you rolled flat.
Okay. So yeah, again, both slashes with your flaming green axe. Or no, I'm sorry. This wouldn't be flaming because you can only use that once per round. So they're just normal attacks. So you come back, whack, whack, back and forth to both sides of your side of the great headed axe, and it slashes for 9 and then 16 back across. So that's 25.
He has
Okay.
a lot of hit points.
×2.
So what?
I just wanted to see if I could fool you into double time.
Yeah. Okay. So you do like a ton of damage to him this round, and you're pretty sure you saw his spleen go flying through the air, or what accounts for it. And then you come back and like you're looking at this thing, and it's still like looking at you. It's green lightning eyes like staring at you, and like this weird black drool coming out of its mouth, and you heard it a lot, but it's still alive.
Yay!
Okay.
I guess I'm done then.
Hey, Mark,
Great.
you hear anything or?
Okay. So the wizard kind of like looks at himself. He looks at the blood like dripping down his legs from the arrow, and he's like,
Do you have any more?
and he just like turns around and leaves, and runs off into the night.
So he's gone.
He's gone. Guard's turn. Last guard runs. Boop.
So,
He's gone.
so an expensive flesh column is just sitting here.
Okay, Dalcom, you're up, sir.
Cool.
Thank you, baby. Put it in the fridge.
Give me 1 sec. I'm pulling up the other spell that I need here. All right, I'm going to cast. 1 sec here. Let me check.
Now.
Hmm.
Sorry, what happened?
No, what happened?
Trying to make his own undead.
That'd be impressive. Dude, your thing is acting so weird. Like it casts the wrong spells, it doesn't respond. Like what the heck?
It's acting. I can't get it to roll right on this.
It's okay. Just tell me what you're gonna do. You said you're
I am doing find familiar. So I'm summoning.
okay.
So I don't see a roll though on here for that, at least on the spell.
Let me see. Let me pull up your
Yeah, it
character
doesn't
sheet here.
show. It's up first. Yeah, as Faye. I just pulled it into the chat there.
Okay. Let me.
It takes you an hour and 10 minutes to cast it.
Oh, what the heck?
It's a long time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is not.
Okay.
So this isn't an hour and 10 minutes. This is actually 1 minute, but that's still like 10 rounds.
So
It says an
meaning
hour and 10, but that's wrong. It's
okay.
because you took that feat, it lets you cast rituals within 1 minute instead. But
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Cool. So I can still cast this.
you can, but like I said, it's a minute, so it's 10 rounds of combat.
Before it starts,
Yeah,
Oh, bummer.
and you're stuck there for all of it.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, I'm switching this up a little bit. I'm going to attack. I'm just going to pull up the old measuring right here, 55 feet. He's good. Okay. Give me a second to switch this up.
I need to find a familiar token for you in the future, though.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do the same as before. So I'm
The
gonna
Eldritch
cast.
Blast.
Yep, Eldritch Blast again.
Okay, so
So
roll a
I'll
d20
switch it
first,
out.
and then roll your attack, or then roll your damage. Just roll it like a d20, and then roll whatever the damage is for it.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
Yeah, you for sure hit him.
Nice.
Okay, and then whatever the
Alright.
damage is, I think it's 1d10 or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah, got it here. Hold on. 2d8.
1d12.
Those were d8s.
These are d8s. This is that what it is? Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah. Let me
Maybe I read that wrong.
It was Eldritch Blast, say, Bryce.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me. I'm gonna do a different.
Yeah. Okay. So it is Bryce. You're gonna roll 1d12 here. Is what you're gonna roll for damage. Oh, I see what you're saying. 2d12. It's 2d12 because you're level 5. That's what you're going for. I get it. Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure I'm getting
Just
this right.
2d12? Holy crap.
Yeah. It's 2d12.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. It's a lot to pour over. Okay. 1 second. I'm rolling now.
Well, on a separate note, my pizza was delivered by someone on a motorcycle,
That's weird.
and the person who made the
There you go.
pizza was this guy's brother.
Oh, really? Nice. Okay, so your Eldritch Blast slams into him, and like you see some like chunks of his flesh like fly off, but unfortunately not a ton of damage, but some.
Okay.
It's amazing you rolled 6 on 2d12, by the way. It should average at 12. Okay, got anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Dimitri.
Thank you.
Well, let's see, I'm 5, 10, 15, 20. Get to him. So I look at his big body, and I say, wonder if I hack about his legs, what would happen?
You're just
toe
doing
bandit.
fluff, right? You're not actually trying to hit his legs, because if you're really trying to hit his legs to like slow him down or like cause issues, that's a whole different rolling structure, and you can't use all your fancy stuff.
What would be the minus if I'm aiming at his legs? Just out of curiosity.
It's gonna be -10 to hit his legs,
Mhm.
and then it would just be normal damage. You don't get your sneak attack and all that other cool stuff for it because it's a called shot, which isn't really something you're even allowed to do in D&D anymore. So I just let it happen, but it's much harder to do and to do damage.
The toe bandit
Fine.
strikes again, huh?
Fine.
The
I'll
reason
say
is because it would
inside the
always be
box.
smarter. No, it's not inside the box. It's just it would always be smarter mechanically to do that if there wasn't negatives to it. Todd, is what I'm trying to say. Like that's the reason you can't do it. It would always be mechanically smarter to attack without worrying about that for big creatures.
Okay. No, that's fine. I understand. I'm just joking. All right. So let me go ahead and do this.
A lot of dice.
Oh, really? Fine.
Ooh.
Oh,
Not good.
Todd. Todd, would you like me to roll the D100 or would you like to roll the D100?
I'll let you roll it. At 99, then I guess I'm just dead. That's life.
C'est la vie.
Okay.
2060 gives me a hug. He gives me a hug. I love it.
So you sweep in to do something, but it completely misses. You slam your sword into the ground, and you go to like pull it out, and it just doesn't want to come loose. So that ends your turn. So it's going to take the rest of your turn, including all your cunning action and everything, to move. So you're just kind of stuck here for the negative one because you got the negative the 1.
Critical fail.
Well, F. All right.
Could have been worse.
Life.
Could have
no
been dead.
hiding. I could be dead. This is how to get through.
Sure. All right. Dimitri's done. All right. So the flesh golem sees this small rogue come up and try to slap him with a rapier, and just goes boom, and goes to swing at you with his clenched fists. (25) to hit. So he hits you for 23 damage. And then swings back in a quick slam to hit Warbroth. Also, before you do that, do you want to use your ability thing for your reaction, Todd, to cut half of his damage here? I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's a thing that rogues can do.
I have it this level, though.
You should. Actually, maybe not. Maybe that is a level 6 thing.
Yeah, I don't think I have it yet.
No, you do. Uncanny dodge. When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Then yes, definitely. Damage, holy crap. Okay. Yes.
So yeah, you can do that. So that would I say it was 23. Half that is 11?
10.
10?
Not roll anything for it?
Don't mess with my math.
No,
that's just your reaction for the round, so you can't do it a second time if he were to hit you again.
Okay, so if he swings again, he would. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So I take how much again?
11.
All right, got it.
Okay, and then instead of hitting you again, Dimitri, he just assumes that you're dead because you're so small and he just hit you so hard, and he swings back towards Warbroth with his fists. $19 to hit. What's your AC, Warbroth?
16. But what about my reaction spell of shield to give me +5 to AC?
Oh. Yeah, you can totally do that. That gives you a +5. Yeah. You can totally do that, and they'll make sure you mark off a spell slot. But yeah, you can do that, and then so it'll bounce off of your shield.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I marked that correctly, right? Just clicking spell slot.
Yeah, probably. I'll double check to make sure, but that should be good. Invisible barrier starting next turn. Beautiful. Yeah. So he swings at it, and it looks for sure like he's gonna just smash those big fists into you like last time, but it hits this blue barrier right in front of your face. You just get off the cast in time, and it screams, and this black spittle like slaps against the shield as well, and like dribbles down the air in front of you. All right, Valen.
It pays to read for once.
Good job, Chad.
So
when you're talking about reactions for Dimitri, I'm like, oh crap! I better read reactions quick.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is he the only guy left on the field?
Yep, he's the only guy left.
Okay. He's the only guy left. All right. Well, seeing the the damage he's thrown against my team, I'm going to start my first shot with a sharpshooter. I assume I only get one of those per round, right? Yeah.
One per round.
So I'm just gonna roll like a normal attack, and you'll
just roll
apply
number,
it, right?
and we'll take off 5 off the hit.
Ooh.
Minus 5 is 16. Yeah, you hit him.
Nice.
All
So
right.
then add 10 more damage, so 18 damage.
So 18 damage. Nice. Okay. Okay. So you really feel like you're finally starting to make some damage against this guy. Like your crossbow like rips through him, and you see like part of his spine fly out the back with your crossbow bolt, but he's still like standing and angry.
I'm gonna send some more hounds down his way.
Release the hounds.
Release the hounds. All right. So second shot. Here we go.
Yes, 19 hits.
7 more damage, right?
Damage.
And then
okay.
My last shot here.
Yep.
Nah.
Okay. So the 12, like, you see it fly, and it hits it. You kind of got like a weird angle on him, and you see it like hit him right in the forehead, and just bounce off and hit the ground.
Nah.
But yeah, so you did some good damage to him, but he's still alive. You gonna move at all, Balin?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Thorkum.
Staying up here.
Like, I'm happy up here. We're good.
I'm good. I'm very happy.
I will use as a bonus action. Going to use Prayer of Healing. No, not Prayer of Healing. That's the one. Mass Healing Word.
Ooh, yeah. Post that one. That's a big one.
All right, but both Warbroth and Dimitri get the 5 healing.
Oh, well, nice.
Nice.
And then
it's up to 6 creatures of your choice, so you could actually get Valen too if he doesn't have any.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give it. Well, but it's a range of 30 feet.
Oh, is it?
60 feet, right?
Oh, 60 feet. But I don't think you're. Well, let's see. Don't think you're within.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
right.
55.
All right, look at that.
All right.
All right.
Give us that healing.
All right, and then I will chaos.
That's a bonus action spell?
Yep.
Wow. Love it.
Sacred Flame. Dexterity save.
Okay.
Wait, that's what you cast on the chicken.
It is.
Let's hope it has the same effect.
I rolled a 7 on my dexterity save.
Nice.
Char that chicken. Char that chicken. Char that chicken.
6 damage. Nice.
Wait, hang on. Mine says 2d8. So why is it? Yeah, it should be 2d8.
Did you click on the right level of the spell?
Did I do the right one?
You did roll 2d8. You rolled a 1 and a 5, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang.
Good.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Well, good.
Okay. So yeah, you see it sizzle on his skin. It does look like it did more damage than it should have. Just
Oh,
FYI.
so that's flame.
Mm,
Well,
Nothing
it's
like
radiant
bird.
damage.
It's radiant damage.
Oh, it's
Radiant.
radiant.
But that's
Oh.
what the... Okay, because you didn't say that for my first radiant damage, but
Mhm.
maybe just because you have no damage.
I didn't say that for your first spell.
Which
Why
was
didn't I
also
say
radiant
that for your
damage.
spells?
It's against the other guy, right?
No,
No.
it's against this guy.
Oh,
They were both radiant damage.
hmm
So.
It's really weird, right?
All right. Interesting.
It is for a reason. I'm
I believe
not
you. No,
disagreeing with you.
I
Yeah.
see you, so I know I didn't. You don't do that.
Okay.
So,
Got anything else, Thorkum? Movement or anything?
I already moved. So
All right. Warbroth, you're up.
All
Also, at
right.
this point, you're completely covered in most of its innards. Like, it's just like splattered across you. You know when you play Dragon Age for the first time, every time you get a fight, you're just covered head to toe in blood? That's what you look like right now.
nice.
I mean, shouldn't they be kind of barbecued innards from all the green flame blades?
Oh, definitely. There's definitely some barbecuiness going on. A good smoke ring.
something smells good.
Oh.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh.
Horrible.
Okay.
All
So,
the blood on the handle of your
Brad,
axe.
a lot.
You're about to
Apparently,
experience Chris's
Chad.
favorite part of the game.
So- in my world, when you roll a 1, bad things happen. So, I have a list, and you roll a 1d100, or I can roll it for you, whatever you'd like. And then, depending on how high on that list that number is, how bad the things that can happen. It can be something as simple as a miss, or wow, you are super lucky. Nice job. So you just swing and completely miss him. With that low of number, though, no other bad effects. Then you come back with
Lucky
your second swing, whew, but again, just miss him barely.
Brutal.
So I am deeply sorry that there was no.
all that golem guts on my axe,
It's
Yeah.
true. It's hard to swing when it's
slippery.
covered in golem
Right.
innards.
throwing off my trajectory.
That's right.
Very slippy. Very
There
slippy.
are no guards left. Dalcum, you're up.
Woo! All right, I'm gonna do the same one again.
Okay.
So
So hey, just Okay. Cool. All right. So I see your roll. You hit him with a 21. Nice. And then roll your damage, which again is 2d12. 2d12.
So strange. I'm not seeing Verk's rolls anymore. I'm not seeing Dulcum's rolls.
I'm glad my
see
rolls
those
finally
either.
went away.
Ver-
Dalcum's account is all screwed up. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
doesn't-
Verk,
doesn't want you to
rolls
see his
are way
rolls.
wild.
That's true. I don't want you to see my rolls.
Ooh,
nice.
19.
Nice.
And a
Oh.
19.
Nice job.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
That makes
What'd
up
you hit
for
him
the
with?
last
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, nice. That's a powerful blast.
The dark embrace of your Fey patron hugs him. 19.
Okay. So yeah, that was huge, and like you see like this energy like run through its skin, and you see like part of its arm like start to like sag, but then it like tries to like readjust its shoulder, and it's backed up, but it did a ton of damage. He is really looking bad at this point.
Is there like a green puff?
Yeah, a little more, another green puff.
More green puff. Yep.
All right, he's looking really bad now. Dimitri.
Ooh. As long as I don't roll a 1, I will. Let's see. I know. Okay. So I am already at him. Like he's still facing Warbroth, so I'm staring at his backside.
Yes. Yes,
I
you
don't
are
wanna
right
be.
up at the big flesh golem. Never mind.
Crack.
I'm like, where can I do a critical hit?
Mm.
Hmm. Well, I've been a rogue a long time. I think I know where I need to do that. I know what I need to do right now.
That's a lot of dice.
17 hits.
Nice work.
And so that's all that damage, which is 11. Did you sneak attack and Tylus? Yes.
Why
okay.
is it? Why
So
is it
11?
fire?
23, right? 11 plus 2 plus 10.
No, it's actually
there's-
11 plus 5 plus 10. So it's 11 plus the 5 from the green blade plus the 10 from the sneak attack. The 2 is if it was jumping to another person, which it's not. So that's 16, 26 damage.
26. Yeah.
Okay. So your sword slams in like through. You feel like you hit it right, and just like
critical.
not quite critical, but close.
Well, critically, it's a critical place.
Yeah. Yeah. You put your rapier somewhere where rapier should never go. But he
or where they always should go. The stone don't shine, but the rapier goes.
Yeah. So your rapier does bad things to this guy. And you fling it out, and it rips like this huge gash through him. And it bellows so loud in pain, and you hear like it like shakes in your ears. All of you have that pain, when the really loud sound happens. But
even me, all the way up here.
Oh yeah, even you. It's that loud.
Wow.
And it looks horrible. Like it looks like it's on quite literally its last leg.
Whoa. Well, I guess I'll back up. I don't want to be near it. If it didn't kill it, then I don't want to be anywhere near this thing when it falls over.
It might fall backwards.
I have a whole round, so yeah, I'll go ahead and disengage and go like by the rock or something.
Okay.
Like these, I'll hide on top of this pile of green dust.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Roll to hide.
Okay. Here we go. Not so good.
Hey, what's that? Are you gonna roll again? That 0 to 100?
I know. I'm gonna like choke to death on green dust. Is dumb. Go ahead and roll it, Christos. You roll it. You kill me. Kill me. That's life.
Kill him like always, Christos.
That's right.
Hey, Dimitri, what's your twin brother's name?
This is his twin brother. This is his second attempt. Okay, so you slide in to like hide behind this thing, but you kind of tumble a little bit and like fall face first into it. So you're just like face poof in the green powder on the ground. You are definitely not hidden, and matter of fact, if someone were to hit you, they would have advantage. I don't think anyone's gonna get over there and hit you, but that was what would happen.
I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Started off as a good slide, ended up.
Okay, so the golem is going to look at Warbroth and then look at Thorcum and charge Thorcum.
Well, he gets an attack of opportunity then, right?
He does get an attack of opportunity. So Chad, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity. So you just make one single attack with your greatsword without green flame, just normal attack. Actually, no, he doesn't get an attack opportunity because I'm still within 5 feet. Let's go!
Oh,
sorry.
All the times I defend you.
Yeah. I was gonna give it to you too, and then I looked at him like, oh no, he can't do that. That's awesome. Okay, so sorry, he's gonna swing at Thorcum.
All right.
You dared to attack him with radiant damage.
I did. I'll do it again.
25 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does hit.
With 17 bludgeoning.
Oh, jeez.
So he slams down, boom, and just pounds this dwarf. And then he comes back up again for a second attack.
Oh, you.
How many hit points do you have, Matt?
Now 36 for now.
Okay.
No.
No.
That's good. Hey, you got hit points. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Oh, my God. Oh Lord, what kind of golem is this?
But this time only for 10 damage.
I feel like you made this guy broken. I'm just gonna say that.
But only 10 damage that time.
Yeah.
So
All right. Oh, thank you.
yeah. Okay. That's it for the flesh golem's turn. Valen,
Well,
you're up.
All right.
End of Valen. End of Valen.
Based on how he looks, do I think he's pretty much, just a shot or two from being dead, or
He
what
looks
do I think?
really, really, really messed up.
Just roll
Yeah.
3 times, and one of them's got to kill him.
Don't take any chances. Put all the arrows in them.
Yeah. Just go 1, 2, 3.
Is that what Warbroth yells? Shoot him! Shoot him now!
Shit. All right. All right. I'm gonna go for another sharpshooter shot. First one will be my sharpshooter. So.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
all day.
good.
What does it look like as this arrow completely kills this guy finally?
Nice. Oh. All right. I line up my crossbow in slow motion, angling it down as I breathe, nice and slow, as a raven flies over me and caws, and the wind gusts behind me. And then I just pop, I shoot it, and it just flies perfectly. And right as it's coming towards him, he goes to roar, and it goes right inside of his mouth and outside the back of his skull, and the top of his skull explodes off.
Nice. I like it. And it falls back in like John Woo slow motion as like the birds fly out from behind it and just
Perfectly, yes. Lovely.
Dust
The
flies
ground
up around
shudders.
it.
Yeah.
And it's dead.
Whew. Thank goodness. That was
that was a long battle, but there's some spice in there.
Dimitri picks up his head covered in like green powder, and he's like, "What happened?"
Check him for loot.
hey, I'm already down here, and if my face was in this powder, I'd already be looting him, the body. Okay.
All right. Anyone who wants to loot the bodies, roll investigation.
I do. I'm gonna loot the crossbow guys.
I'm assuming everybody wants to roll it, which would make sense.
Investigation.
I would
roll investigation.
I would especially check out the wagon, if that's okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't really want to check the wagon.
Roll 100 again.
You're searching the wagon and it falls on you.
This is a skill. This skill check doesn't work that way.
My gosh.
Dimitri gets a splitter dice. Oh god. I'm sorry. That's too funny.
Wagon comes to life. And
I don't think he does it with skill checks, but it's more funny that's 3 in a row. So that's what is funny.
The wagon is a mimic and it eats him.
No, bites off his foot.
Dimitri, you find this small rock, and this rock is clearly magical.
Okay.
100% magical, without question, unequivocally magical.
You're
not sure what it is, but it's 100% magical.
Thank you for keeping this info when it's a 1. Thank you. I'm scared. I will hold it out in front of me very far from my
body. You don't have any reason to hold it away from you. This is a magical rock you found when you were searching. You don't know exactly what it does, but it's 100% a magical rock that you just found. You're stoked.
Can I do anything else, or I should just leave it at that for now? Because I already investigated it.
I think you should be happy that you found a magical rock and put it in your pocket.
I put it in my pocket.
Good job. Okay.
Be safe.
Warbroth. Sorry, buddy, you don't find anything with your 10.
Wow, I found a magical rock in a 1? Woo.
Okay. Valen.
I was searching the crossbow guys in the back specifically.
Okay.
The heavy crossbowmen.
Yes. Matter of fact, as you're searching through these guys, the one not turned into a puff of green smoke, the one next to him, you find a single crossbow bolt that at first you just thought it was a normal crossbow bolt. You didn't think anything of it. But then as you're about to like throw it away, you stop and you're like, that's not a steel tip. And you look and it's a silvered tip on that on that one crossbow bolt.
Nice.
So I will put that in your inventory later. Let me make a note of it.
Perfect.
Real quick.
Yeah, that'll come in handy.
Theoretically.
Sorry, I'm trying to make the notes so I don't forget. Dude, you guys, you should see my notes. They're bonkers. It's gotten ridiculous. I have made
No such thing.
mistakes in this experience, and like it just has gotten worse and worse. Stuff found. I'm sorry. What did I just say I was going to add to this?
Silver crossbow.
Oh yeah, silver
bolt.
crossbow bolt.
So who got away exactly? Who ran away from this battle?
Whoever that magic
cast-
guy was.
And there was a guard and a caster.
Me,
There
one of
was
the
two
guards.
guys.
A couple guards.
Okay.
I think just one guard.
Did you want? I thought the one guy the other guy got away. Doesn't matter. One or two got away.
Well, the guard and the magic caster.
Oh, okay. Well, those three ran away right away. Those three guards in the
Oh,
gate,
right.
remember?
The guards that were like to the right of the cart
Right.
are gone.
Okay. So that's what Valen finds. Thorkel.
Mine rolled 3 times.
I
and
see.
I don't
We'll
know
take the
why
first
this-
one. We'll take the 14.
All right, that's fine.
Thorkum. As you're going through the things on like going through the guards and stuff, you find about 5 gold total between all the guards that are on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll say 5. I'm going to work really hard at making everything derivatives of 5 when it comes to money. If I don't, let me know and we'll just adjust.
Eagles.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah. Let's make things nice and easy. The other thing that you find is you find a tattoo on one of the guards' arms, and the tattoo looks like it looks like a raven almost with a sword through it. It's kind of hard to tell because it's super stylized, but it kind of looks like a raven with a sword through it. Dalka, you were searching the wagon, yes? Darkham? Bryce?
Yes.
Okay. When you're looking through the wagon, you don't find anything in it. The wagon's been kind of destroyed from the thing or whatever. But what you do find outside of the wagon, right where that wizard had been shot, you find his finger on the ground. But on his finger is a ring. When you look at this,
that finger. It's mine.
When you look at this ring,
You
it
can
looks
have
like
the finger. I'm taking the ring.
Hold on. Sorry. Let me give you a correct thing of this ring. I have too many windows open. I'm sorry. Where is it? Any second now. Yeah. So it's a copper ring.
Okay.
That is etched around the outside is bat wings. And on the very top, where like a stone should be or whatever, are 2 fangs. And they're actually sharp. Like they're not just decorative. Like they're actually like sharp fangs, like small sharp fangs that are on the top of the ring.
All right. We've got a little vampire ring.
Are you gonna put it on?
Hey guys.
Okay, are you actually putting it on, Bryce?
I don't think that I should.
Okay. Okay, so you have.
But can I actually can I roll? Hold up.
If you have the identify spell, you can cast that.
Yes,
Or
I do.
you do. Nice. Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, do that. That's
Oh wow,
perfect.
we have identify. Awesome.
Wait.
It's gonna be the first time it's ever happened in ever.
Right.
Wait, why didn't it roll?
It did. I see it on the screen. It's just
Oh.
cast the spell. So you have to make
Okay,
sure
you
you
have to
check
roll.
off the spell slot, or I'm gonna assume you casted it as a ritual, so it
It
won't
did.
count towards a spell slot. So while everyone's kind of like looking around the stuff, you just like cross-legged on the ground and like start humming and doing your thing. Yeah. So what you find, Bryce, is I'm gonna put this in your inventory. Let me open up your character like an idiot. Okay. And what did I call this thing? That's right. Equipment. All right. Refresh your character page, and it should be in your equipment now.
Oh, cool. Okay. Refresh. Inventory.
Yes, inventory, and then scroll down a little bit, and you see equipment, and it should be there. It should be a blue item. You see it?
Oh, yeah, I do see it. Thank you.
So I'm gonna equip it on you. Is that okay? And attune it and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. All right, there. Now it's attuned to you, so you can use it.
What
does it do, Bryce?
I can share it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome to share it. It's up to you.
Yeah, so it says the copper ring is etched with bat wings. 2 copper fangs are seen on the top of the ring and are very sharp. Once per rest, as a bonus action, you can cut yourself on the fangs and take 1 HP of damage. Your blood feeds your next spell. It will do one of the following: add 1d6 of damage, add 1d6 of healing, or increase the enemy's saving throw by 5.
Wow, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
It's a nice little plus things for
like
next battle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, nice little ring.
Something.
So can I get history checks from everyone? That would probably be effective. History checks.
History.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, history. 3. Just
Welcome.
how many?
Just a single history check. Everyone can do it. I don't care.
All right, Dragons knows his history.
Who are we missing?
Wait, did mine come?
Got plus
No,
5
Dimitri's.
investigation.
Hold on.
Find anything.
Oh, Dimitri.
Wow, I'm at
it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
I'm at a -1.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And I still got a 17.
So
I know stuff, guys. I know stuff. I read a book once.
Know stuff.
I read a book once.
So Gabroth. One of the things that strikes you really weird about this whole situation, right, is this was supposed to be House Rossi attacking House Bravo. These are, for all intents and purposes, normal organizations that believe in the right things. And yet, House Rossi was using a necromantic magic to make a flesh golem. That doesn't make any sense. Like, that is in all of history, like, to use necromantic magic for something like this, especially to raise the dead, is like the highest insult, the highest issue. Yes, this is a different thing, right? Because we're inside this nightmare hellscape of the Evernight, but it still is like, why would they be using necromantic magic like this?
Yeah, oddly, why would they use that on this attack too? Like, what was so important about this gate?
You don't know that, Valen. Like you didn't think
Oh.
about it, but
Is this
Warroth did.
really rusty, or
Dimitri too.
why would they stoop to this tactic?
Right.
Yeah.
And to be willing to make that kind of call, it's big. So,
Interesting. Okay. That's
I'm gonna
interesting.
assume that you guys are going back to the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, you guys are heading back to Provo, to the Port Authority in Provo, right? And as you guys are going back, you have to walk through kind of the dock ward. Kind of like along the docks, you're heading up towards the thing. You guys are beat the hell up. Actually, I should ask: are you guys just walking directly back, or are you guys like taking a short rest to like use hit dice and stuff like that to try to heal up a little bit?
I feel like we should always use this short.
I mean, I
I'm
feel
just
like
asking now
I
before
feel
we
like
go
I would
forward.
short rest before we go back.
Okay, so you guys are
Yeah.
gonna take an hour like chilling where all those bodies are and like just kind of relax a little bit and try to. Okay,
Well, maybe
Alright.
not where the bodies are.
okay. Well,
I'm sitting on
somewhere
top
in
of
that
the
area.
festival.
So everybody, on your character sheets, you have something called hit dice, and it should say it somewhere. Let me look around for it.
I think it's short rest, doesn't it do it?
Like under short
Oh,
rest?
if you click on short rest, is that where it shows it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you click your short rest button, it'll show you how many hit dice you can have there. So for every hit dice you use, you get to roll that many of that D. So for a fighter, I think it's 1d10 or 1d12 per dice. For something like a warlock, it's a 1d8.
I've got 1d10 plus 3,
There you
total 5.
Right. So
1d10 plus 1 total 5.
right. So you guys can check as many as you want. You'll get them all back with a long rest. So once you take a rest for the night, you'll get all your hit dice back. But in the meantime, you can use however many you want of that allotted time there, which should be 5 for everybody. So just go ahead and pick however many you want and then roll them. And then add that many hit points back to your health total. Does that make sense for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Then take short rest.
And if you weren't hit, I don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
But as a warlock, when you take a short rest, you get one or all of your spell slots back. So just, I don't think you used anything, you just use Eldritch Blast, but just so you know.
How do I know
Bryce,
how
I'm gonna-
many hit points I get back?
I'm gonna look
Do
at
I
my
heal
rock.
at all from the short rest, or?
I'm sorry, what was that? Austin, you're
What is
really
that?
quiet.
Sorry. What does the short rest do? Does it give you some hit points back
So-
too, or?
Yeah, so those hit dice, when you click on the short rest, it has those hit dice there. So
Yeah.
you have 5 available. You can use...
I clicked 2 and I clicked take short rest and I hit
Okay.
confirm. And it
Perfect.
said my abilities have been reset, but I don't see any hit points.
So now
back.
roll direct. You could have clicked where it says roll on V20 there in that screen, and it should roll 2D. Oh, I rolled 1. That's weird.
Oh.
Hit it again. There you go. Or no, you can hit it twice or whatever, however many you need to hit it, and then roll that many dice, and then you'll add that much health back to you.
Okay. All right, so I'm at full health again then. Good.
All right. Is it okay? I'd like to show my stone to Bryce's character. That's if he's interested to help me identify it.
I don't know. Are you interested
Okay.
in seeing his stone?
Singular stone.
Just the one.
Okay.
Just one.
Am I allowed to just cast Identify?
Yeah, you can totally cast Identify on it if you want.
Very glad about this spell.
It's the best. Identify is
call.
great. No one ever brings it. It's such a great spell.
So if I use 3 hit die and I'm not full health, should I just roll more?
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you just do more. Eventually, we'll do probably a long rest in a session or two.
Oh, that works.
Did you get my roll, by the way, on Identify?
No. Oh, I see.
I think it just
Yes.
showed
Okay.
the spell.
So, so you look at this thing, you start like humming and thinking about it, and I just sent you what it is in Discord. That's the actual link to what the item is.
Okay. It's
What is it?
Well, unfortunately, at this time, it's foggy, but it has some power.
Wait, the stone's foggy, or
So I thought he said the stone was foggy.
Definitely froggy.
froggy? Okay,
It
to
can
make
be
me jump
used.
higher, or is that what it is?
Froggy.
Froggy? Okay.
It can
Stone
be
of jump.
used in battle.
Oh, to make me jump. Okay.
Yeah, for +1 damage.
You throw it at him?
It looks that way.
So you
Okay.
can chuck it at guys for 1 damage. There
I
you
get
go.
from my inventory, Christos, or how's it gonna work?
Yeah, that's your inventory.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, so everyone did their healing and everything, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you guys are walking back to the dock wards, and so you're walking along the edge of the water, and all of a sudden you guys all feel this like cold kind of like rush across you, and then
Uh-oh.
so out of the shadows walks.
On the video. Oh.
Sorry, for some reason there should be 2 here. 2 people walk around the corner looking at you, and they are kind of tall, pale-skinned people. They have long, sharp ears like elves, and their eyes are red. And they look at you, and the first one says, "Fresh blood. It's been a long time." And the other one says, "We should tell the Lord first." And the other one says, "Do what you want. These are mine." And so the one like looks at him, looks back at you all, looks at him, and you can see in his face like hunger. Like he's hungry. But you see him like choke it down, turn around, and he bursts into a flock of bats and flies away. And the other ones
I asked Valen if they're friends of his.
That's a what is my name for that then?
Penchanis.
Oh goodness, Penchanis. Penchanis, is that you?
And you see this like cork in this guy's mouth, and he says, "I'm not gonna lie, I love that you call my master that." And with that, we're gonna call it an evening, and we will be
Too early for that nonsense.
Love it.
Yes. So that's it for this evening. I hope everyone had fun.
That was great.
Okay.
I loved it.
We did. Yeah.
I'm sorry that was
Nobody
mostly a
stopped.
fight tonight, but I thought that it would be a good way to kind of get into the zone and do all the stuff. And you found out some interesting information, and you found some
good.
interesting items.
Well,
So-
I'm not gonna lie. I thought at least one or 2 of us were gonna be dead that first fight.
It could have been.
That flesh golem was no joke.
Yeah.
He was.
How many hit points did it have?
184.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah,
And
so
Chad
good.
was
Level
half of
6,
the damage.
everybody.
We were like hitting it like 12, 20,
I
12.
poked him in the butt.
Whittling away.
I-
Yeah, keep looking to the butt.
I was happy that Dimitri distracted him to take some of the damage away from me.
I was actually pretty glad when he charged me away from you. I was like, okay, cool. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we don't want Chad to die in the first battle. We're like,
I know.
that sucked.
How long does this last for, Chad?
did work on that dude. Oh man.
Did.
Chopping him up.
Yeah.
I know he did his surge. I was like, he did 4 attacks just now, and he hit 3 of them. He had a lot of damage.
We missed
That's a
so
lot of
many.
damage.
So many.
I rolled garbage.
Also,
But
I
I got
got
Awesome
you.
that I had that caster dead to rights, and we're both like, "Hey, look at this cart."
Yeah.
I
Card
was
is dead wood.
I
Dead
was
wood.
so sure you were gonna kill him. I was 100% sure. I'm like, well, there's so much for that. Like, I had plans kind of for him or whatever, and I'm like, well, if they're gonna kill him, oh well. And like, then you
You
guys
got
are like,
away.
no, f that cart though. That cart says something about my mother.
Hate that cart.
It burst
Yeah.
this monstrosity.
I feel like
Yeah.
none of this should come as a surprise, having played with us before.
That's true. That is true.
Like, someone in need of help or inanimate object, that's what we're going for first.
F that
Accurate.
cart.
And I don't mean to assist it. We will kill those things first.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, you guys did great though. It was fun. You did really well. I was really worried when I was making that encounter. I'm like, they're gonna smoke through these little guys, no problem. Like I purposely wanted to do that. And I'm like, but the big guy's gonna come out and it's gonna give him a little bit of a fight. And then I rolled nothing under a 25 for
You were
every
always
roll
hitting
on
with
him.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
All these guys were hitting like champs, man. I was like, geez.
that was a thing.
Out the gate, I got hit twice, I think.
Jalen was dead off.
I got hit 3 times out the gate. I'm like, pop, pop, pop. I'm like, oh, jeez.
By the way, Christos, I don't
Too
see
much.
that thing in my inventory. I like refresh, but
I haven't put it in yet. I need to.
Oh,
I need
okay,
to
okay.
do a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'll have it in
No,
before next week.
It doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't
I would like to have that silver crossbow before next week too, considering our new encounter.
Yeah, I'll definitely put the silver
Yeah.
crossbow bolt in your inventory.
Well,
That is something that you guys might want to think about, is possibly looking into getting some silvered weapons or silvering your current weapons or something. So
Isn't silver's for werewolves, not vampires, though, right?
Well, there are werewolves here too.
there's all sorts of things. Silver does well against a lot of things.
any magical creature,
Depends on
really.
whose backstory you're using.
Right. So the things you know about vampires, like the myth of vampires, and like there are real vampires that you guys have come across before, probably. I don't know, level 5, maybe not. But people know that there are vampires, and the general things work. Stake through the heart once they're incapacitated. It can't be why they're still like moving and stuff. Like they have to be knocked unconscious to do it. They can't cross running water, and the sunlight burns them. Right? These are like the main things that everyone knows. And the myth of garlic and silver. You don't know if it's true or not. Could be, could not be. There's mixed reports. Same with holy symbols. You don't know if those actually work or don't work. So
I need to
silver, garlic,
coat-
holy symbols, you don't know for sure or not.
In the city of the night.
coat our silver weapons in garlic.
That's right.
Just rub garlic all over the silver weapon.
That's right. Sorry, what do you say, Chad?
I said, where do we get garlic in the city of the night?
It's a
I'm
great question.
I'm sure it's around. Got to be Italian restaurant around here somewhere.
Nice.
I'd like extra marinara on my sword, please. That'd be great. Thanks.
Welcome to Nosferatus.
They took
Alright.
all the garlic.
Anyway, that's gonna be it. That's a Des.
That was awesome. Hi, Des.
Hey, Des.
Des.
They all said hi. She waved hi back. Anyway, guys, it was super fun.
That was awesome. Thank you, Christoph.
Next week